Yeah.
Alright, I don't know how long this session will be, but we'll see what happens.
With them fancy loot dudes.
Alright. So, I don't really have any post getting fucked music. Hmm. No.
There you go. There you go.
Country road.
That if Yalmar ever dies, that you have to play that.
Yeah, like that's the sound, that's a song for when things just go absolutely fucking wrong.
Yep. West Virginia,
I never used Yelmar's theme.
almost heaven.
Okay, I'll just leave that playing for now. Um, Last we left off, you guys, ascended up into the main fortress where you met a man named Jaden. He basically lied to your faces and got you to open up the top part of the mountain for him. After doing so, he summoned a giant Doot Man where you ascended and killed it, and then climbed up to fight the giant zombie dragon that they had at the top of the mountain. The fight went less than ideal.
Especially for Yalmar.
Well, at least Yalmar was still standing at the end of it.
Yeah, true.
Cyan got a hole blown through him. Moore's basically almost broke every bone in his body, blowing up the dragon. Bernard got knocked the fuck out. So the two standing members were Renee and Yalmar. Renee's been going around. She resuscitated Bernard first, and Bernard, standing up in fury, went over and started stabbing Jaden's corpse with his dagger. And that's where we left off.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go down and pick up what's left of Moore's and bring him back up that rope.
Right. Bernard went down and gave him a health potion so he's still stable. You pull
Yep.
him back up, and after a few minutes, Renee manages to get Siam stable as well, and she just drops back and sits up against the side of the vault. Like, so Bernard, was that worth it?
Bernard, probably not going to say anything. He's just going to stand up, leaving his dagger in the body, and he's going to walk into the vault and
Right.
start scouring it.
The vault is a rectangular room, stretching down. It's got multiple chests lining the side of it.
I'm just going
It's got
to start at
an
one chest and start working my way down.
right. Most of it's old artifacts and art and gold. I mean, I'll say you guys could probably loot about 100,000 from this vault.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Urist, he comes in and says, "Now, lad, I know you've done a lot for us, but I did ask you not to take everything from the vault."
Bernard's not even taking it. He's just fucking gold, just tossing it to the side. Fucking, he's looking for A, whatever the fuck artifact that Jaden was looking for, and B, any hint of that potion that may or may not exist.
Here's what you find, Bernard. You find two potions of iron skin, like the one Dowgy had.
Alright?
You find a book of skill proficiency. You spend a week reading it, you can add proficiency to one of your skills.
Ooh.
You find a book of constitution, or if you spend a week reading it, you can add +2 to your constitution.
What?
I'll give that one to... What's your con at, Helmar?
18? That would
You
put
can
me at
have
a
it.
20.
Fuck it, you can have it.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yes.
And Bernard, you find a cloak that once a day it will grant you 1 minute of flight, and also +2 AC against ranged physical attacks while you're flying. That's only for physical attacks, though, not magical.
That's badass.
As you open up the chest, Bernard, the cloak actually flies up and covers your face as if it's flying on its own. Thrashes around for a moment before flying off you and then going off to the side of the room where it just hovers in space towards you.
What a strange cloak you found.
Yes, I wonder if this is what he was looking for. I'll snatch it out of the air. Just shove it in my bag for now.
You snatch it out of the air and it thrashes about a bit, but you just shove it in the fucking bag of holding. But Bernard, you don't find so much as a single vial of anything besides the iron skin potions.
Alright.
This is all he was willing to kill a whole dwarf keep over?
It would seem that way.
Maybe he had a false lead.
I'm going to look at Eurist. What else is in here? What are we missing?
He shakes his head at you and says, "I'm not sure what you're looking for, lad, but I don't know if it's here."
Very well. Well, we cleared your keep out for you, and I'll pull my dragon soul gem out. Now, where can we find someone who can work with this?
That was the deal. Well, come on.
You said we found 100,000 gold to loot?
Yes.
I'm gonna go take half. Since Eurus doesn't want us taking all.
Sure.
Then who do we have? Siam, Moors, Renee, Ard Yalmar, so 1,000.
It'd be 10k a piece if at that rate.
Yep. Yep.
Well, lad, there's two ways to go about it. There are highways under the keeps. We'll have to pass through a couple of other keeps in the, below to get to Karakorn. That's where the Great Master resides. Or we could just pass above ground. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me.
Are there any more dangers underground?
Most of the highways are abandoned for good reason. It's a quicker route, but like I said, not safe.
How long by foot and how long underground?
If you wanted to walk by foot, be a couple of weeks. A hard march by foot, probably about a week or so. Underground.
Alright. Well, Yalmar, do you have any input on this matter?
As much as I am as tired of being underground, I can't deny it's the quickest route.
That's the route we'll take then. We desperately need to rest.
Yes, I need a moment to recover mentally from what just happened.
You and me both.
Alright. Well, you lads rest here then. I'm gonna go take a look around the hold. See if those creatures are still alive now that we killed its master.
Let's find a good place to hold up. Let's take a long rest so all of us can recover.
Very well.
Yay.
Yeah.
After a couple of hours, You hear Yoris' footsteps back from the door, and he comes up and says, "It's true. I passed through the main hold. The creatures that were there, they've all melted into bones. Doesn't seem to be any sign of anything left."
So what are you to do now? Not much of a place to call home for one dwarf, is it?
After we finish the business, well, I might head down to Vongobarak or one of the other holds nearby. When I tell the dwarves what happened here, they'll send out expedition parties. A group of 7 dwarves can retake any hold, and we can repopulate it. Well, at least that's how it used to be.
Hmm. And how are things now for the dwarves, if that's how it used to be?
It's no secret that the dwarves are dying out, lad. 100, 200 years, there might not be any left. My only solace is those damned elves will probably die along with us. Aye, it's the age of man indeed. No wonder the world's gone to shit.
Don't worry. There are new men walking the world.
Well, I might have argued against that before, but you've done me a service, all of you. You have my debt.
We won't clear you out completely, but we will take half, as it is due.
He just shrugs at you. Who's going to stop you? Me?
No. No. You couldn't.
Fucking
And Yalmar
observant of
will
you.
divvy out the gold to everybody.
I thought you were about to say walks off.
I did
No.
too.
I mean, he does walk off, and then he just starts handing out the gold to everybody in the party.
Jar just unceremoniously throws it in his bag, sits down, and starts to read.
After a while,
Yeah, Yalmar's gonna read that book as well.
it's going to take you a while to do so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care how. We have a week of travel. I'm gonna read that book.
Yeah. A few hours later, Siam and Moors will wake up. So Brene's like, "How are you two feeling?" Siam just lolls his head up and says, "Oh, we're alive, huh? Neat." And he just plops his head back down on the stone. Moors doesn't say much of anything.
Yeah, I haven't finished filling in the level up shit for Yalmar yet.
So, Moors, what are you going to fight with now? These passageways could be dangerous.
You know, Morgana was the name of my first wife. Well, my only wife. She died in Nostalgia, along with my kid. That gun never had a name until then. Now that's gone too. Suppose I'll have to rebuild it somewhere.
I'm gonna pull the knife from the body and toss it at him and say, "Until then, meet Stacy."
You're a right prick.
Just goes back to reading.
Bernard, is it true what he said? That there's more like you out there?
Would stand to reason, wouldn't it?
Do you think if things were different, it'd be you up here, killing dwarf holds and summoning dragons?
If things were different, you wouldn't have survived.
Good way to dodge the question, I suppose.
But yes, you've seen what I'm capable of.
So time passes, none of the party's really interested in talking.
No, Yalmar is grossed in this book that
Yeah,
talks about being a firmer, harder person.
It's the dwarven book of not being a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
It teaches you how to be a fucking strong dwarf.
Bernard's over here reading The Art of the Deal.
Yamar, you learn how dwarves actually can ferment alcohol using the sweat of their beards. Fascinating.
This has Yalmar very intrigued.
It's pretty much
And,
the most fascinating thing he's ever read.
Yeah. Into it.
Bernard, the skill book that you have is actually completely magical, where if you focus on something that you want to improve, the text actually changes. However, it's only going to work once.
Yep, he's focusing on persuasion, so he's just basically reading Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal.
Fucking, he already made Bretonia great again.
Yeah, I did.
Oh man.
By
Yeah, he
removing
really
the
did.
Bretons.
Stabilized half a population in an hour.
No,
You're the
technically
atom bomb. You are USA.
I'm working on making the Empire great again, and now there's fucking masses of Bretonian migrants trying to get through their walls.
We're going to kill them all, and the gods are going to pay for it.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's what he's doing while he rests.
Yeah, time passes. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's still shell-shocked. Up to you what happens next.
As soon as we're rested, Bernard's gonna be ready to hit the road. He's gonna be trying to get everyone to start moving.
Yeah, Yalmar, it's going to take him a while to finish this book. He's not illiterate, but he reads with his finger, and he mouths words as he reads them. So it's going to take him a while. So yeah, he's just like, he's following you guys, but dialed into this book.
See,
He's
rage,
just so
run.
fascinated.
Give me another beer. Give me another beer. Give me another beer.
Beer, 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 beer. Need more for my beard.
Jesus Christ. You learn an old dwarven practice where they used to dig pits and fill them with rabid dogs and then put their dwarven children in them for 12 years. Called the dwarven daycare.
Dwarven daycare. 12 kids go in, 2 come out.
Oh yeah, I mean either rabid dogs or like blunted wooden spikes, so you just have to constantly dodge them all the time. You know, it doesn't kill them, but they probably don't care about anything once they come out.
Why are the dwarves dying out?
Reasons.
Don't fucking breed. Warhammer dwarves don't breed. They just are.
That's not true, is it?
No, yeah, that's completely true. Warhammer dwarves like barely breed.
Oh
they're,
yeah,
wor-
they
they're
barely
worse than
breed.
the elves. They're worse than the elves.
Doesn't help that dwarven mothers take their children into battle and use them as shields.
Yeah.
So, Eurus leads you down the winding tunnels and go further into the keep. You can see that a lot of the buildings inside have been destroyed. Some have holes in them. And you can see piles of bones. Like you can make out one of the amalgamations bones just like propped up against the wall. Doesn't seem to be any signs of life anywhere. As he leads you to the far end, you come across a large stone door that Eurus shoves open, and it heads down into a very long hallway. Hallway is not the right word. It's a very massive cavern that's been chiseled out into a square, like rectangular highway that wraps around and heads southwest. Eurus points down and says, "We should be safe until we get to Vongelbarak. Past that, well, Skaven and the like, they've taken over. Might be hard trekking past that."
There are Skaven down here.
Aye, lad, what do you think? Well, ground.
More rats.
It's a well-kept secret in your little empire, but well, it might horrify you to know that many major cities in the world have Skaven right underneath them. Nobody fucking knows about it.
We're acquainted with them.
We've met a couple.
There are times, like the Skaven Blight, they all come out at once. Entire countries can be overrun in a night. Dwarves do a good job of keeping them south of these mountains, but, well, not as good a job as we'd like.
I see. So what are the odds of running into a horde of those? Should we head above ground or keep trekking through?
The odds, well, hell if I know that. I've only used the highway to Vongelbrock. Past that, they don't let anybody through unless you really need to get by.
Are they going
How
to
many?
just let us
How many?
through?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think they give a fuck what happens to you, right?
Fair enough.
How long have we been traveling so far?
I mean, as you're walking, the trek to Vongo Barak will probably take you about a day or two.
How long would it take me to finish my book?
A week, I think.
About a week.
Oh shit. Alright, yeah, hearing talk of Ratmen makes Yalmar put the book down for a little bit, as engrossed he is in it right now. And then he'll take point and using danger sense, keep a uncanny eye on or out for traps and all kinds of shit going on around him.
Yeah, sure. That is, like I said before, the trip to Vongo Barak is fairly safe. You make it to a large, as you're moving to your right, a large winding stone path heads up, and yours points and says, those are the doors to Vongo Barak. Actually,
Let's hope this hold isn't dead also.
hold on. I see some lads coming now. And you can see two armored dwarves carrying hammers. They quickly waddle their way down the highway. And one of them says, "Bloody hell. Is that you, Eurus?" "Aye. Who are you, lad?" "Well, I'm Jen. Well, hell, it's good to see you. We thought everybody from the Booming Peak was dead." Well, you're not far wrong, lad. But we managed to clear it out. Would you mind go telling the chieftains, and I don't know what the fuck they call the king, would you mind go telling them that the Booming Peaks is safe again?
Well, they only have one king. They have Thanes over holds.
Thanes? Yeah, go
Yeah.
tell the Thane. We should probably send some lads up there to clear it out, and maybe see if we can get a repopulating party over there. Well, then where the hell are you going? I've got business in the on hold, and I need to make haste. You're not thinking of using the highway, are you? What the fuck do you think I'm down here for, lad? Looks at the group of you and says, "Well, if you're sure, I hope to see you again then." You pass by the gates of Vongo Barak, and there's about 4 holds between this place, so I'm gonna make some rolls. The trip to the hold of Angazar is also fairly uneventful. As you're moving through, you can see that the lighting has completely died down, so Eurus is forced to light torches. Him and Siam carry torches in the front and the back. In the darkness, you see skittering like maybe large spiders or other assorted beasts, however, none dare to approach. As you pass by the gates of Angazar. The path now winds down, and you head down into deeper caverns. Make a perception check.
All right.
Alrighty. Ooh, 16.
11.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yalmar, you're walking ahead and you're keeping an eye out, checking the cracks and the holes in the walls. Bernard, as you're walking around, maybe reading some of your book, you hear this crunching and slobbering noise. Further up ahead around the bend, in the center of the highway, past where you need to go, you can see a small firelight. Two trolls sit between themselves, like among themselves, and are looking down. There's a couple of, actually a few dead skaven littering around the path, and one large yak that might have been pulled down from the mountains to be feasted on by these trolls. And they're kind of mumbling and groaning among themselves.
Hold up. A couple of trolls up ahead.
Oh, I hate trolls.
Filthy beasts.
Should we do the dwarves a favor and get rid of them?
We could. Looks like they're doing the dwarves a favor right now. Do you see what they're eating?
Yalmar squints and... Oh, rats.
Can't imagine that's very good for you.
No.
Not for them, but for the dwarves. Very good.
So, do we keep going, or... Are they blocking the path, or...
The highway is very large. If you wanted to, you could try to sneak around. But they are in the center of the path. They're minding their fire and cooking some yak.
Perhaps we could barter with them.
Why would you want to barter with trolls?
Well, do you see the ones I have around my mine?
No, those are ogres.
Ah,
These are trolls.
I'm afraid I don't know much of a difference.
These
I think
don't
only the
barter.
trolls and ogres in the human lands know how to speak the common language.
Ah,
Some of them that have come above that haven't come above the ground only to hunt.
I
So
see.
they speak their own language.
I don't know much about the mountain ones. Only the ones I've seen in the Empire and, well, Vestalia.
Those ogres that you have at your mines, they've been living among humans. You weren't the first person to barter with them.
That's fair. Like I said, I don't know much about the wildlife around here. Very well, we can try to pass through, and if they want to try to stop us, we can stop them.
I like the way you think. Let's do it.
Alright, go ahead and
Yeah,
roll
and-
stealth checks.
No, stealth or no stealth?
Are you you trying to sneak by them?
It's up to you, Hjalmar. What do you think?
I'm shit at sneaking, so I don't care either way. I'll walk forward straight into them. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't... Just try to... well... Yeah, fine. Let's just walk at them.
All right. Yeah, I'll stay on point, and I'll have my axe drawn.
They see you coming and quickly stand up, their huge, hulking guts flopping around. They grab a couple of clubs and look down at you. Since you're brandishing your weapons, they don't really seem interested in talking either. Go ahead and roll initiative.
11.
10.
9, 8, 7.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Worked.
I like the echo on that. Kilimanjaro. Let's see here.
Triple kill.
Trollified. So, first up is Moors, but he's looking at his fucking dagger and he looks sad. He doesn't do anything. The troll's next.
Surprised he didn't throw it.
How are you approaching them exactly?
I'm at point, so I would be in front of everybody else.
Bernard would probably be in the middle of the pack.
Right, so probably Yalmar and Cyan at the front.
Urist probably also. Or wait, you're not going to use them.
3 NPCs is enough.
Yeah.
Alright. So Yalmar, as you step forward, the one just grabs its club and starts like running towards you, swinging down at you and sending a couple of long, disgusting nails clawing at you. What's your AC?
17.
So you're gonna get hit twice for 14 points of damage, Yalmar.
That's not halved because I'm not raging, so just
Yep.
straight 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cyan's also going to take 1 hit, about 9 points of damage as it just comes up, and Cyan tries to dodge out of the way, but the force of the club just kind of, hits him in the side a little bit. Bernard, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to... These guys probably have high con, so I'm not going to cast that. I'll do a Witch Bolt at one of them. So that's going to be plus 9 now. So that'll be 20 plus 9. 22, I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
So let me pull up the spell real quick. Because I believe it's 5d12, but I want to just be sure. So I'm not gimping myself for being OP.
Yeah.
So, Witch Bolt. Yeah, it's 5d12. Okay. So, a beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range.
Dang.
It's going to be 5d12 lightning damage.
Oh yeah, I'm so used to you using
31.
not Witch Bolt, but what's the other one you use?
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast. Witch Bolts. They stack.
Give me just one moment. Pulling up some other fucking stuff.
Alright.
Oh, fuck it, I'll do it later. So, 31 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just go up, and as it slams down at Siam, you just lift up a hand, and it's lightning, right? You just shock the shit out of them.
Yep, it's basically just this blue lightning just extending from my fingers to them, and now there's basically a tether between me and him.
Yep. Yalmar, it's your turn.
Yeah, so as a bonus action, I shall enter my rage.
Boom, 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 boom. Base starts firing, the wall starts shaking. Like a fucking one of the large spiders from the ceiling in the hole is actually like knocked loose and falls and splats in the background.
And I don't stop running, and I don't stop running. And, yeah, I'm gonna bound up towards the one that's attacking Siam and give him the old ditty of the axe.
There's one attacking you as
Oh,
well.
wow.
So, a portal
There's
and a
one
warp
attacking me
opens
right
up.
now?
Yeah. There's two
Oh,
of
okay.
them, and one's attacking you, one's attacking Siam.
Yeah, so I'll just hit the one that's attacking me then. Yeah, I crit him once, and I roll a natural 1. So.
Yeah, so a portal opens up, and you see fucking Arthur is like, what the fuck is that? You see he's in like some kind of Silent Hill looking fucking place where a bunch of flesh is all around.
What the hell?
And portal quickly closes.
Alright, so, yep, and then, wow, nice, fucking awesome. Yeah, that's
Oh my
that's
God.
supreme. And then I get to roll another d12, so.
So that's max damage, which is
2 max damages.
Yeah, I got double max damage, so 20 or
21 plus
42.
21,
Yeah, 42 plus 9, so
51
51.
in one hit.
Yep, and then
Fuck.
or wait, I can't do that. I was about to fucking activate Kensai weapon.
Yeah,
Oh.
he just the one that's attacking you just fucking are like you swing your Kuwabara at him and he takes the club and he actually like smacks your hand and it hurts a little bit and the axe slams against the ground. But then you just look up, but then you just look up and just fucking slash and the axe actually gets embedded in his fat and like when you pull it out, just a huge splurt of blood starts shooting out and the troll starts screaming.
Get fucked, asshole. Yeah, and that ends my turn.
Right. Renee's gone to she's gonna shoot her arrow right into the axe wound you just made. So it was screaming before, and then it's like it stops for a second. It's like ah, it's like screaming even harder. So that guy's pretty fucked now. So I am gonna do minimum damage on his fucking swing, so he's a bitch. Flashing up. He tries to do the same thing you do, Yalmar. He slashes into the fat in the gut, but it only penetrates the fat, and the ogre just kind of looks down. I mean, the troll just looks down and like tilts his head at him. Like, oh, I need one of those axes. Moore's, he's back there kicking a rock.
He's so depressed, looking at the bits of Morgana in his arms.
Yeah, he's just cradling it like,
Oh man.
oh man.
Oh, poor Moors.
Who
Oh,
knew
boy.
that Hjalmar breaking it was foreshadow?
Oh man. If I had known, I wouldn't have touched it.
So, Yalmar, you're gonna take 2 hits and one of them's a crit.
Oh boy, here we go.
So go ahead and do that shit.
Welcome to Lingering Wounds Town.
Or wait. I have to look at what my.
If it's
Yeah, I have it written down.
if it's
Alright.
10 or above, it doesn't fucking do anything.
Fuck.
Bump it up. So
Welcome to Crit Town.
58. God damn it.
Doesn't the... Oh,
What did
never
I?
mind.
What did I get now? What did I win today?
roll 100. Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, 58.
Goodbye
you're
equipment,
gonna-
I think.
You're gonna take half of 20 damage, so 10 points. And let me pull up the lingering wounds. We haven't used this shit in a while.
It's been a minute.
No. Allow me to reintroduce us. So I take 10 damage.
Yeah.
Man, this level up was good for my HP actually.
So Yalmar, you slash up and fucking hit the ogre. In retaliation, he swings down and cuts you, leaving a cut on your chest. And then as he staggers back, he actually grabs one of the Skaven corpses and throws it at you. And it hits you, and a little bit of the Skaven blood actually gets into your wound. You have a festering wound now.
Ugh.
Your hit point maximum is going to reduce by 1 for every 24 hours. Once every 24 hours, someone can make a medicine check. And if it passes 3 times, it'll heal.
Ugh. Is it permanent loss or just temporary?
It's permanent loss, so
Oh,
like, what's your
fuck.
hit points at?
135. I just got up to
So
135.
let's say nobody healed it. In
Yeah.
135 days, you'd fucking die.
I die. Lovely. Fucking great.
You have a super infection.
Oh man. I got AIDS, guys.
Even Renee's in the back. Ew.
Ew, that's fucking nasty. I just took a bath. What the fuck?
Diane's gonna take a hit too.
That's why I like being able to impose disadvantage.
Bernard, it's your
man.
turn.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the lightning, cause fuck it, and then cast, Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's +9 now, I forget. 19, 16, and a 14.
The 14 misses.
So the 16 hits.
Yes.
So it's gonna be 2d10 plus 10 now. For 15 damage.
Okie dokie. Yep, sending some necrotic blast at it, you know, melting off a bit of the fat. And like when it melts off, the troll reaches down and like tries to scoop it back onto his stomach, but it just fucking goes through his fingers. Doesn't look happy about that. Yalmar.
Oh, so concerned about my festering wound. I am pissed. Super pissed. And, yeah. With all abandon, I want to fucking erase this troll. I want to just fucking erase him. So, I'm gonna point blank final flash him. And none of those were fucking 7s or 8s. So yeah, he just takes 18 points of damage, and as a bonus action, I will make an unarmed strike. So, what is that? 23. And,
you have to roll to hit too.
Oh shit, yep. Alright. That's just regular, so... Fuck. Alright, yeah,
oh,
never
he
mind.
doesn't take 23.
Yeah, never mind.
You
Fuck.
do so, but you punch right in its fat, and the fist just flies off.
I'm getting used to punching while holding Kuwabara right now.
Yep. It's hard. Gobar's heavy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you final flash, sending out a beam, and the beam rips the troll's arm off that's not holding the club. It staggers back and screams, and you can actually see a little bit of it regenerating.
Oh, that would be nice to have.
Renee's not gonna take that shit though, so she's gonna shoot it in the face and hits once. Not a lot of damage, but it's something. Morse gently leaps. Siam gonna swing. Yeah. Siam now, when the ogre like slams down its club, Siam steps up onto it and runs up it a bit before jabbing his sword into the troll's shoulder, and then pulling it out and landing behind it. The trolls, in their last desperate attempt, are gonna miss every attack against you, Yalmar.
Nice.
Every attack against Siam. They didn't roll above a fucking 10.
I like that. They should do that more often.
So Bernard, you're up.
Eldritch Blast at the weekend one. 24, 20, and a 13. So 2 of them are gonna hit. For 13 damage. For fuck's sake.
We are on a fucking roll.
I'm hitting them,
not a
but these
good roll.
damage rolls aren't above the fucking halfway point.
No. You drop it, you blast it in the knee, and you blow its fucking kneecap off.
Bernard's
with your
still
other blast.
fuming, so he's just fucking throwing these out relentlessly.
The troll drops to a knee, bleeding profusely and looking very bad. Yalmar, yours is also very, very, very fucked.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be even more fucked. I'm gonna attack recklessly, and I want him dead. So 22 on the first, and fucking crit.
Yeah, Yalmar, you could take out both of them right now if you want to.
Yeah, and okay, yeah. So, do you want me to roll damage?
I don't imagine you're gonna get below a 4 on any of them.
Okay.
I don't think it's
yeah,
possible
I'm gonna-
for him to get below a 4.
No, I don't think it's impossible.
I'm gonna hack the one that gave me a fucking infected wound to bits. He's Gibbs. He's gone. I just fucking super chop, and then I run across to the other one that's hurt, and I chop both arms off first, and then I take one leg and decapitate all before he falls over.
Mm-hmm. And
And then I
you
give out a large bellowing yell, and lightning goes everywhere in the cavern. I am the Storm Lord,
oh
and
shit,
my arm reeks.
shit, watch it, watch it. Lightning like dodges. Renee dodges some lightning. Like, oh
Sorry.
God.
Renee, can you look at this, please?
Oh yes. Oh God, that smells
Oh,
awful.
yeah, I know.
Oh God.
Look at it, but don't look at it. Just, come
I,
on.
I'll see what I can do. Hold still.
God, this is disgusting.
Play Yalmar's disturbed theme. All right. Renee succeeds on the first medicine check. So she pulls out a small pouch and says, "This might sting a bit, but it might, get some of the rat juice out of you."
Ugh.
Yalmar, I think you're actually growing some whiskers there.
The what?
Just
No.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
We might need to amputate.
No.
Yes, we're gonna have to amputate his chest.
It would make for a great sample.
What is with you and samples and mushing things together?
You can make some very cool things with it.
He's like a
Oh.
little boy with building blocks.
No.
So you pass your first medicine check, Yalmar.
Oh boy. I'm not waiting a full 24 hours. I'm gonna have Renee check this every hour.
He refuses to. She keeps telling you that look, there's nothing that can be done until you have to wait and let the medicine do its work, Yalmar.
Fuck. How long will that take? I don't. Oh.
I'll check it every day.
Fuck. Alright. I'm still gonna bug the shit out of her every fucking hour on the rest of the trip.
Yeah, and even at the end, Moore, who hasn't said a fucking thing, is like, Yalmar, she said fucking wait.
I can't. It fucking reeks, Morse. I'm sympathetic to your loss, but please acknowledge mine as well.
Oh my fucking God.
That's a big sentence for Yalmar.
Sympathetic.
Oh man. Sympathy is not something Yalmar shows often, but he's not being a dick to Morris. He realizes what it's like to miss a weapon that is a part of themselves.
Okay. So anyway, you pass through and you can't get a good sense of time down here, but a couple of hours later you arrive at Kazitafak. The path turns south now towards Gantuk. Passing through here, it's very thin. Again, you'll see a couple of, there's like some tentacled monsters that hide in the cracks, but they skiver, like they get out of the way. Maybe they can sense your intimidating presence, Yalmar. Maybe they can tell that Bernard might shove some warpstone in them. Either way, they don't want to fight you.
Oh, Yalmar's walking the whole way fumigating. Lightning's going haywire off his body right now.
Okay.
Even though he asks every hour, though, he's still gonna ask, like, on the 24th hour, like, oh, is it time, is it time, is it time?
Right, so about halfway from Gantuk to Karakern, you've been shooting off lightning this whole time. The rest of the party actually separates himself from you, walking away from you because you keep fucking blasting out lightning. Renee, after a while, she comes back and says, "All right, Yalmar, all right. Just hold on for a second. Let me take a look."
Okay.
He does not pass
Fuck.
this medicine check, so she goes in and says, "Ooh, that's ooh."
Yeah, so I lose another 1 HP.
Yeah, you should be down 2 right now.
Alright.
Do you want me to take a look at it tomorrow, Yalmar?
No, you'll probably shove warpstone in it. And then I go back to just walking ahead of everybody at a distance because I realize the lightning's affecting them. But I'm still shooting off lightning. I'm just not happy right now. I can't be bothered.
Well, as you're walking, shooting off lightning, you barely manage to notice that up on one of the cracks in the highway, you look down. Looking down at you is a Skaven holding a little sword.
I can't be surprised.
Oh yeah, but you notice it just as it makes a small reek and flees off further down the path, up in the walls.
I stop shooting lightning off and I stand still for a moment and wait for the others to catch up. Ugh, more fucking rats.
Perfect.
No, not perfect. Fucking gross. Look what they did to my arm. And I
It's
like
your
shoved it in
chest,
Bernard's
actually.
face. Oh, it's my chest. They broke through this beautiful fucking shirt. I never wear shirts.
Hmm.
This is why I don't wear shirts. They're bad luck.
You know, a little bit of this might help when I hold my I hold my water skin Flozine juice towards him.
No, I've seen that water skin enough times.
Suit
No.
yourself.
No. No. And for the future, because I know you will ask again. No.
Yalmar, I might make you like a super golden one.
No, it won't. It'll make me a fucking dull golden one.
You know what
I've
they
s-
call me? The golden egg, so it's not unlikely.
Yeah, well, I'm the golden one. One. And Yalmar holds up a finger, a single finger. One. I am number one. And he walks away. Yalmar's ego is bruised right now just because of stinking chest. His chest stinks so bad it's put him in a foul mood.
Look to Renee, I don't guess he's heard the chicken and the egg theory.
She just tilts her head at you. For what?
Which one came first, the chicken or the egg?
But which one was it?
Well, it's more of a philosophical question. I'll let you think on it.
That's... well, okay. Yalmar, as you're walking away in fucking anger, you hear a screeching noise, and above you, 6 Skaven and a Skaven holding a scythe that seems to give off a magical aura points down at you and screeches and says,
The big one. Kill, kill. We eat him. He smells of rat.
Yeah, all of you. I point to every single one of them. You're all gonna fucking die. And I just go into a rage instantly. I don't give a fuck.
So it's been a day or so since the troll encounter?
yeah.
So we've had a rest since then?
Well, probably more like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I just needed to know for my spells.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so I just instantly just go into a fucking rage. Earth shaking, everything, fucking lightning everywhere.
Right.
Big old purge. The big old splooge of Yalmar all across the cavern. But in lightning form. Oh, yep. Time to roll initiative.
Yeah.
6?
11.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
Oh, man. Hopefully I get more crits. I'm on a roll with the crits. Both
No
negative
shit.
and positive.
I wish I could roll above a 5 for damage. I haven't done that yet. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, man.
On the bright side, now my modifier's +5, so I've got that going for me.
Oh, man. Your modifier for what?
Damage
Oh, okay.
on my attack spells.
Oh yeah, because you had an ability score increase.
Yep, my charisma went up to 20.
Nice.
Now I can lie very well. This is the best I could ever lie.
This is Yalmar, or not Yalmar, Bernard in his prime.
Yalmar, roll a d20.
Fuck.
Goodbye, Hjalmar.
No, we're just... It's
17.
Initiative.
I rolled a 11 for my initiative.
I know, but so
Something
did someone
tied
else.
with you.
Whoever it is, fuck them. I'm number 1. I'm first.
Nat 20's the initiative.
We'll see about that.
Bernard's
Alright, so
not- he
Yalmar,
rolled a
I'll
six.
give you your free rage. And it's a good thing, too, because as you point and scream and, you know, the room shakes, the 6 Skaven all leap down and charge right at you. And they're all going to make 2 attacks each.
Fuck, here comes the crit train. Whoop whoop. Destination Yalmar.
So you're going to take 7 hits.
Let me know if they shoot any ranged weapons at me.
No, they're all wielding grimy little infected swords.
Oh shit. So I
You're
take
gonna
7
get-
hits?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's not very good, Hjalmar.
No, it's not. No bueno.
And, gotta fucking look someone.
You're gonna get another fucking nasty Skaven bite. You're gonna have
Oh,
2
man.
fucking wounds.
I'm
Wouldn't
just
that
gonna
be
be
some
a
shit
walk-
to be losing 2 HP a day?
Fuck the great golden one. I'm just gonna be a warrior of Nurgle now.
I was about to say you're gonna be a fucking Nurgle priest.
Oh man.
Hey man,
Nurgle-
Nurgle has good benefits.
Yeah, like what?
Wouldn't that make us mortal enemies?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it would make us mortal enemies. No, fuck Nurgle. Nurgle's fucking nasty.
Nurgle,
rather-
if you cure
I'd-
this, I'll spread plague for you.
I'd rather work for Slanesh.
Hey, you might one of these days. There is a demon running around there with the name Hjalmar engraved in its mind.
Fuck yes. I will. No, I don't want to encounter that demon again. God damn it.
Ouch!
Yalmar, you're gonna take 20 points of damage
I like it.
as their infected, rusted weapons cut into you. And some of them sniff like. One of them even goes up to you and says, "You smell good."
Fuck you.
Yalmar, you're up.
Yeah. They're all gonna get. They all have to make. Yeah, they all have to make DC 14 deck saves. Because they are getting hit with chain lightning, 36
only goes
points of
to 4.
damage. Well, yeah, there's 6 of them, but 4 of them are right there.
No, 6 of them are around you, plus a leader.
So 4 of them get hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm completely fine with that.
What's the save they need to make?
DC 14 deck save. Which they're probably good at dexterity, little fuckers.
2 of them fail.
Don't worry, Hjalmar,
So
I've
the-
got your back.
2 that fail take a full 36, and then 2 that pass take half.
Gotcha.
So 18 for the 2 that pass.
Yep, you fry some rats, shooting out some lightning. It doesn't kill any of them, but 2 of them are now looking very bad.
And as a bonus action, I will make an unarmed strike against the leader.
The leader's far away from you.
Oh, okay, whichever. One of the ones I hit with the lightning then, so 15. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Takes 5 damage.
Okay. You just chop one, and then as you're zapping it, Kuwabar is still shooting out lightning, but then you swing your axe down, and with a huge explosion, you just explode one of the rats into gore and Gibbs.
Fuck you. You're next. You're next. You're next. You're next. And you're last. I say, I want to intimidate them, actually. Can I do that?
No, they're skating, dude. They don't
Okay.
fucking... Let me see here. Oh, that should be fun. Yalmar, make a Constitution saving throw. Actually, no, Wisdom. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Fuck. 6.
Yalmar, the leader, he's like hunched over, he's holding a scythe, and he waves a hand at you and he says,
Sleep.
and you just fucking, your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you just flop down on falling asleep.
Fuck. Fuck.
Bernard, you're up.
All right.
I
How
need
close?
fucking Magneto's helmet at this point.
How close is the leader to the other Skaven?
He's not close to them, he's about probably 40 feet back.
How are all the Skaven looking right now?
One of them's dead, another one's fucking near death. 2 of them are looking pretty bad, and 2 haven't been touched.
All right, it's probably more worth it to do this then. I'm gonna use synaptic static. I'm assuming they're all within 20 feet of each other.
Yeah, they're all surrounding Yalmar about to dig
So
in.
they all need to make an intelligence save. And I'm going to cast synaptic static. And if they pass, they take half of 30
Alright.
psychic damage. In case you need to know that.
Fail. What's the DC?
It went up actually. Let me check. It is now 17.
Like 16 or 17, yeah.
17.
Bad ass.
Only one of them passed.
Okay, so they all take 30 except for that one then, and they also, whenever they make a roll for an attack, ability check, or concentration save, need to roll a d6 and subtract that number.
Yeah, so what does this look like when this happens?
So, I'd imagine it's not visible, it's just Bernard assaulting their minds. So it's probably just, they just start getting fucking nosebleeds, and blood just starts rolling out of their fucking
Right,
ears.
so
They basically just get concussed.
one of the Skaven around Yalmar, as he passes out, he goes,
Dig in, boys.
and then they all like charge in, but then you just wave a hand and a few of their brains just fucking rot in their skulls, and like they start twitching violently before collapsing as blood just shoots out of their eyes. The other 2, they're like grabbing their heads and screaming. One's pretty fucked up and the other one's not looking very good.
How many are left after that?
2 plus the leader.
Okay.
So I am just gonna go up and try to finish off the one. And he does so. He just goes up and jabs a sword at this thrashing around under your spell. He just goes up and stabs it right in the face. Morge watches.
Good job, Morris.
Skaven is not gonna hit Yalmar with that spell on him. But Yalmar, you can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, can't I? I can't, because I rolled the same fucking thing.
Nope, you're a sleepy boy right now.
I'm sound asleep. Pass the fuck out.
And it's like every couple of seconds, one of the Skaven tries to get into you and like bite you and
I
stab
just
you, but
roll over
somebody
to
else,
the side.
yeah, somebody else just like comes in and stops them, or you roll.
Like Rock Lee when he got drunk.
Right. Bernard, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. $15.
Barely pass as the Skaven points a finger at you, and fucking fart clouds start shooting out of his finger and fly directly towards you.
I've smelt Hjalmar for days now.
Right, which helps you negate some of this. So you only take 19 points of damage as it casts Blight on you.
That's alright. I'll be with you shortly.
And it's your turn.
Alright, very shortly. I'm going to look at the leader. And, see what spells Bernard has here real quick.
Oh, he's flipping through his book.
He's like, hold on, leader, I need to see what to murder you with.
Let me roll some
You know
bones.
what? Fuck this guy. While we deal with these last couple, Skaven, mine prison.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
Uno momento. So DC
Like-
17.
Probably dead off the initial fucking...
He does pass that.
Fuck. Oh well, he's still gonna be taking fucking, what is it, 5d10? Yeah, 5d10 psychic.
I hope they're all max.
Alright, where's fucking, there it is. So. 35 points of damage.
Close enough.
Yeah, you.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I did.
The mental prison appears, and he quickly dispels it, but you can see he's twitching now. He's like, what the fuck? The fuck? He's like, you know what? Fuck that guy. And he pulls out a metal orb and tosses it at it.
Good.
And it explodes. The leader, I mean.
Bye-bye.
He tosses up the metal orb, and then as he's twitching around, fuck, what is that? Boom! And the metal orb just explodes in his face, sending parts of him all over the fucking place.
Does sleep wear off, or do I have to save for that?
I'd say with the leader down, it probably wears off now.
Yalmar's eyes just fucking shoot open. He's like, sits up, and then looks at, what is it, 2 left?
One left.
1 left? Oh, you're really fucking dead.
I'm just gonna end combat. The Skaven, he's holding his little sword with 2 hands. He almost looks, I'm not gonna say cute, but he looks fucking terrified. And he's just backing away slowly.
Now, Yalmar's gonna shockwave punch him.
You shockwave punch and it slams into the center of his chest. And he just goes flying up into the wall, like into a crack, and you just hear this crunch.
I fucking hate rats. And I sniff my chest and I'm like, oh, Renee, is it time?
No, couple of hours, Yalmar.
Fuck. I just walk off, fumigating, shooting off lightning into every crevice and making sure to, like, I'm like, not double tapping, I'm like fucking octa tapping the crevice where that one Skaven got shot into.
Right,
Make
and
sure
it
he's
wasn't
cooked.
it wasn't dead the first time, and now it's like
Yeah, he's a goner.
cooked rat.
Man, I like having lightning. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's just like a story thing. So
Eurist, how far away are we now?
probably about a day and a half.
Good.
And lad, maybe get your friend to stop shooting lightning so we don't, have the duels coming down on us like we're fucking monsters.
Yours can probably appreciate after over the past couple days. At this point, Yelmar's grumbling, and that's a dwarf thing, and that's like what old dwarf longbeards do. They fucking just grumble about everything. Fucking
No, I'm
rats,
not
fucking
saying
rocks.
that. I'm not saying that Eurus doesn't have respect for you. I'm saying that.
No, I'm just saying yours could probably appreciate. I've been reading this dwarf book, shooting lightning everywhere, and now I'm grumbling like a dwarf. I'm like, fucking rocks under my feet, and fucking rats in the caves, and blah, blah, blah. Just grumbling about every single little thing.
The fucking dwarves, while you're getting Gormarin to make your sword for you, I bet they could teach him some dwarven curse words that'll really fucking get him going.
Huh. Yeah, I bet they could, couldn't they? Give him enough rope to hang himself with in other places. I like it.
Alright. So, for the rest of the journey, it's fairly uneventful. I wonder if there are any good pictures of Karakern. Probably not.
No, there probably is. Karakurn's a main hold, at least in Warhammer lore. It's one of the main holds. That's why on the map it's called the Horn Hold, the hold of legend. Which, good note, if any of those dwarven towns have Carrick in front of them, that simply just means like dwarf fortress or hold. It's like a dual meaning word. So like all the legendary ones are named with Carrick.
Right. One memento. So, you eventually make your way after a week's travel. You find yourself at the base of the highway for Karakern. Heading up, you see a squadron of dwarves in heavy metal armor, wielding axes. One of the captains steps up and says, "Hold there. Who are you? State your business."
I am the Storm Lord, and this is my band of merry men. But we're not so merry.
The dwarf's like, "Fuck it, kill him."
Eurist, maybe you should talk to them.
Yeah, the captain's like, "Fuck it, kill him." And Eurus just steps up and says, "Whoa, no, lad, no. This is Yonlar, Bernard. This is the party that I went with to clear out, fucking the Booming Peaks." And the captain stops and looks at him and says, "You're the fool that went to Altdorf. Oh, I'm surprised you're alive. What happened? You give up?" "No, you blithering idiot. The Booming Peaks are cleared. We've emptied them out of monsters. It's safe now." A couple of dwarves mumble between themselves and says, "And what proof of this do you have?"
This. And I produced the fucking dragon's head, the dead dragon.
Pull it out of your ass.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't gut that dragon. Retcon, I gutted that dragon, even though it was dead.
Well, you got parts from it, I think.
Yeah. Yalmar's a trophy collector.
Alright, so you show him the zombie dragon's trophy and he says, "Oh, what the fuck is that smell?"
Oh, that's my chest.
"Oh. Well, alright then. Why are you here, Yorst?" "Well, I promised the lad back there that if they would help us clear the hold, they could meet Gomrin." A couple of dwarves laugh and says, "You think Gomrin's going to meet with a human? You must be out of your fucking mind."
He will when he sees what I have for him to work with. I'll produce the soul gem.
The captain steps up and looks at it and says, "Where the fuck did you get something like this?"
Found it on a dragon.
"You found a dragon soul in a dragon?"
Well, more like inside of the dragon, but yes.
Bloody hell. The Thanol want to talk to you personally. Go on. Get inside.
Alright.
Yoris, take him straight to the chamber. Don't deviate. The large doors open up for you, and now you can see the sweeping hold of Karakern.
Yalmar's gonna walk past the guards, grumbling. Fucking guards, my fucking reeking chest, and fucking rats in this fucking underground,
And as
Fuck.
you do, is one of the guards is like, "This fucking man, he's fucking walking around blessing like what a fucking piece of shit."
Oh man, we're gonna get along so great here. Oh man. Yalmar's gonna hear the grumbling and he's gonna grumble back. I have a fucking Gromio shirt and it fucking reeks of rat. Fuck. Never
Fucking
wear
hell.
fucking shirts. They're fucking unlucky.
I'm gonna find out where he fucking sleeps tonight. I'm gonna fucking out drink him and take that fucking Cardinal shirt from him.
Oh man. Yep, this is Yalmar's town. This is
Oh,
Yalmar's
shit.
town. Man, I love the fucking architecture of the Dwarven holds, though.
It's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, Warhammer Dwarven holds, they look fucking beautiful. They are proper fortresses. They are real proper fortresses.
Is this from a game?
Yeah,
this-
it's from
this-
Warhammer Total War.
Okay, I was about to say it looks like 3D renders.
It's the Karakern map for defense.
At first, I wanted to say, is this from fucking Warhammer Online? But I remember the graphics aren't that good in that game.
Oh, I wish that would have done better, but it just had World of Warcraft to compete with and
Yeah.
couldn't.
Plus, from what I was reading, the netcode wasn't very good.
It wasn't strong. I played it for a little while. It wasn't great.
It's a shame. I can see a sandbox MMO, like PvP focused sandbox MMO, set in Warhammer Fantasy doing well.
Amazing.
Anyways,
Right, they lead you through, and everybody stops to look at the Stormlord with his Gromrel shirt as you're passing by.
Renee, is it time?
Yes, Yomar, let's meet with the Thane, and then we can see what we can do about that wound.
Okay, but I reek.
I know you do, just try to keep your distance.
Alright. Yalmar does just that. He stands like he enters whenever we get to it. He'll enter the chamber, but he won't go past the doorway. He'll just stand in the back
Right.
with Moors.
Mors doesn't want to stand near you either.
We'll both lament our shames together.
Mors, he's in the back like, fuck, I can't tell. Is that a woman? Do women have beards? Fuck. No, I don't think the women have beards around here.
I've heard they do, and I've also heard they've got dicks.
That's not a woman, Bernard.
It is if it's a feminine penis.
What?
Bernard, a bolt of lightning strikes you. You take take 4,851 damage.
So you're dead about 38 times over there, buddy.
Yeah, that's all right.
Zinch has ultimately smited you for engaging in talks of Slanesh. Look, a fucking max 100 and a negative and a fucking 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
about right.
That's Zinch's way right there, and everything in between.
Perfect balance.
Oh man, it's all part of the plan. This whole diorama of damage right here is really just a Zinch Sudoku puzzle completed.
So, after God smites you, Bernard, they lead you up into the ornate palace of Karakern. Rows of ironclad dwarves, they stand and watch as you climb up the stairs. The large brass and iron doors open up, and you can see at the end of a long hallway, sitting on a throne, is a very muscular, long-bearded dwarf with ornate silver and gold crown and flowing robes. Standing next to him is a couple of roped dwarves, and there are multiple armed guards around. Eurus steps in, and you follow. Yalmar and Moors stand around the back, but Moors stands on the opposite end of the door, and a couple of the dwarves that were standing around, they actually fucking disperse around Yalmar. Thane, as you approach, he says, "Who are you?" And Eurus comes up and says, "I am Eurus Balmrek. I traveled to the booming peaks to clear that taking hold of monsters. We've slain a dragon and killed a necromancer. And now one of my allies wishes to have a meeting with Gomrin. You must be joking. Who? Who
Oh.
dares seek an audience with Goblin?
Well, that would be me.
You.
Yes, me.
And you think you're some kind of warrior. You look frail and your skin is pale like you haven't seen the fucking sun in 100 years, you milk-drinking piece of shit. How
Well-
dare you stand before a Thane?
I'll produce the soul gem and say, I may be frail, but I'm sturdy enough to take on a dragon, or two, or three, actually.
Bernard, you, luckily enough, since it's been a week, you've completed your reading. If you want to add your proficiency to persuasion,
Yeah, I'd like to do that, please.
go ahead and do that.
Have I finished my reading?
No, you said you weren't.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't read my book the rest of the way.
We'll give you time after this. So,
I quiver in anticipation.
I'm assuming you're wanting me to make a persuasion roll?
Yeah.
19.
Man, plus 10.
Yep. Wait,
That's real persuasion right there.
is it plus?
He strokes
It's actually 9. It's actually an 18. My bad.
He strokes his beard, and one of the advisors goes up to his side and talks to him by his side. And says, "What is your name, boy?"
Oh, that would be Bernard Tarrington.
He looks at the advisors. Haven't I heard that name somewhere? The dwarf says, "We'll look into it." So, Bernard Tarrington, you've come by a soul gem, have you?
Yes.
Why do you seek an audience with Goblin?
Well, and I'll pull out my sword and say, I would like this forged into a hilt for this.
You wish to wield the soul in a weapon.
Well, that's the plan.
You have come to the right place. Gomeran's the only one who'd be able to do such a thing. I would have your head on a stake for daring your impudence, or your insolence, but... well... I won't deny Gomeran the chance to work with such a thing. He is the last master of the craft, the greatest dwarf among dwarves. You may ask Gomeran if he will work on your sword for you. You will find him at the very bottom of the forges. We've tapped into a magma vein, and he works the greatest of the forges in the magma pits. Seek him out there, and ask him. Maybe he will grant your request.
Very well, I appreciate that.
Bomrick, is it true? Have the booming peaks truly been cleared? Yes, sir. It's true. No small thanks to these heroes as well. Honestly, they did much of the work. They are stronger than they look, and we owe them a great debt. Dwarves never forget their debts. So long as you stay in Karakern, you will want for naught. Find a tavern of your choosing, and we will place you in it. And you will have food and drink until the time of your departure. You have my word as Thane.
Well, that's quite generous of you.
That will be all. Be gone.
Very well. Yalmar, would you like to seek us out an inn to stay in while I go and meet with the master craftsman?
Sure. I'll go get us a fucking inn while I reek of rat.
You do
Yalmar
know
will
the
walk
best place
away.
to find.
Yalmar will just walk away grumbling, fucking
Renee.
rat stench and fucking, oh my god, I fucking reek and I'm fucking festering
You
and
will babysit him for me, won't you, Renee?
I gotta find a fucking inn now and I just want some fucking pubmints.
As soon as he leaves, she doesn't even really hear you as she starts jogging after him. Says, Yama, wait.
Oh, is it time?
Yes, just before we go into a building, I plan on sleeping there as well. Let's get that taken care of.
Yeah, please.
She passes the second check.
Yes.
And she's like, okay. I've placed some herbs and also a bit of a deodorant in there, so...
I just have one more check to succeed, right?
Right.
Yeah, so Yalmar's gonna stop somewhere. Wherever he sees like a piece of wood, he's gonna pick it up.
Okay.
And he's just gonna yank a whole tail off a horse if he sees a horse.
You're gonna what?
What?
Yank the tail off of it, like all the hair
Oh.
from a horse's tail, and rip it off.
Why?
You'll see.
Huh.
Okay. As a merchant's cart is passing by, you go up and you fucking yank one of its tails out. It whinnies and
I don't
Kicks up.
pull like the bone and everything, just the hair, all of it.
it sends a fucking kick towards your chin, but you manage to move out of the way. And a couple of the guards and the merchant, he stands up. He's like, "What the hell are you doing, lad?"
I flip him a gold coin and I walk away grumbling.
He
I'm gonna
takes it and throws
fucking-
it at the back of your head. It's like, "What the fuck?"
I pick it up and I spike it into his chest, and I walk away grumbling. I'm gonna fucking, I fucking reek, and I'm still fucking festering, and it smells good right now, but it's gonna go away in a fucking minute, and I know it, and I'm just gonna fucking lock myself in a room and fucking drink. And yeah, Yalmar just goes off, finds a tavern,
The fuck?
Roll
slaps
intimidation.
down 5 gold. Okay. Do I get any sort of advantage
No.
because I'm okay? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. 2.
Okay, so 10 ironclad dwarves surround you as you're walking around as you fucking did that in the middle of the street. One of them says, "You fucking madman, stop!
I
You're
stop
coming with us."
and I look at him and I go, "I'm sorry. I reek of fucking rat, and I'm sure you can fucking appreciate the mood I'm in."
Aye,
Oh.
you do smell like a fucking rat.
Yeah, and I like look at the Gromwell shirt, and then I look at it, and I pull it up, and I show him my wound, the fucking festering wound, and I go, "I'm just not in the fucking mood right now, and I'll buy all of you fucking drinks tonight, and I need to get away from everything right now. I'm gonna explode." And lightning starts sparking up off my body.
You can roll your best of intimidation or persuasion. One more time.
They're all -3, so yeah.
Charisma's a dump stat.
Fucking 3. Yeah, no, I've got a 5 in charisma.
He says, "Put your fucking shirt down. You're going to be spending a night in a cell for what you did to that merchant's horse."
Fuck, I'm keeping the fucking horsehairs.
And they're gonna, in a column, they're gonna take you down a level to one of the cells.
I don't resist, I just go with them. I'm just grumbling the whole fucking way.
Yeah, Renee watches this happen, and she's gonna go find you, Bernard.
Yeah, I'm just heading down to the magma.
Okay, so she's probably not gonna be able to find you. So Siam and Moors go with you down.
Well, she
to the
heard
magma
the
keeps.
explanation. She should be able to.
Yeah, but this is a huge hole.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, she, while she's doing that, you, Siam, and Moors head down to the magma pits, and it's burning hot down here. You're sweating, and it's miserable. Further down below, you see a large iron gate that leads into a large magma forge, and there's a guard standing at the post, and he says, "You, we've heard word of you. Is it true you've got a dragon's soul?"
It is.
"That's something else. Gorman's expecting you. Be mindful, he's a bit old. And speak up."
Will do.
He opens the gate for you, and around the far end of the forge, pulling on levers, and there's a huge fucking You guys have seen The Hobbit, right? Where that fucking dwarf holds up the item and the two massive hammers slam down on it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, where he's like messing with something and he'll dip it in the forges and then hold it up and it's slam, just massive slamming. You can tell where Gomer'n probably lost his hearing. He's a
And I
very
like the fucking Hobbit movies. I don't care what anybody said. I thought they were pretty good.
they're okay.
I like
I
the
didn't
smog
mind them.
scenes. The smog scenes were really good.
Yeah, I didn't like the dwarf and the elf romance bullshit.
Yeah, that
I
was
like
aside
the
from
five.
filler.
I like the five armies battle too. That was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, the Elf
Yeah.
City scene was kind of filler.
So you can see he's a gray dwarf. His beard stretches down almost past his knees, and he doesn't look like a master craftsman. Like his clothes are just shitty old gray rags, basically. But he's walking around. He's got an eye patch, and his hair's pulled back into a very long ponytail. And he's grumbling as he fucking goes about his business.
I'll
He doesn't
approach
notice
him
you as you come in.
and say, "Are you Gomrin?
Ah. What?
Are you Gomrin?"
That's me. I'm Gomrin.
Interesting. You're working with magma right now, I see.
It's the only real fucking forge a dwarf uses, lad. If you're working with fucking coal, you're a fucking faggot.
Impressive. Mafic or felsic materials in that magma?
Fuck you. I don't know.
Fair enough. Anyways, you're a hell of a blacksmith, I hear. I'll pull out the soul gem. Is this something you could work on?
Give me that.
Okay.
He goes up and snatches it and says,
What? You couldn't get a fucking adult dragon in a soul gem if you're gonna fucking get a soul gem? You can fucking get a young dragon soul, is it?
It's just what I could get for now. I'm sure I can get you many older dragons given the time. But
Fucking younger generation doesn't know shit.
well, I can bring you many more soul gems before this is all said and done if you'd like to work on more.
Been a long fucking time since I've had a fucking soul gem. What do you want? What is this for?
I'll pull out my sword. I'd like to make modifications to this.
Give me that.
Here you go.
What the fuck? Why do you have juice in the hilt?
Don't worry about that. That's a personal touch I've added. It's poison.
Oh. That's not a bad fucking idea.
Not at all, I thought.
what is this, a mechanism? And the fucking chain shoots out and impales itself on a wall.
Clever, isn't it? You
Oh,
see the
sleight of
barbs
hand.
on the end?
Where did you get this?
A dark elf, actually.
Ah,
I know.
fuck?
Normally, their equipment isn't worth a damn, but this one, I don't think they made it themselves, to be honest. I wouldn't surprise me if they looted it from elsewhere.
This fucking chain. This is fucking high elf work there. Sounds they probably got it from Oathwan.
It's
Fucking
likely.
faggots.
I agree. I'm much more fond of dwarves than I am elves.
So, you want a soul gem in your fucking hilt, is it?
Yes, that would be nice.
What do you want it to do exactly?
Well, I'm not a craftsman myself. I was hoping to talk to you about that. What do you think you could make it do? I'm not familiar with souls myself.
What is this, a red dragon?
Yes.
Red dragons have the inherent property of the element fire. If we do it right, well, it'll likely be fire, or something to do with fire. I don't know what the fuck it'll do until we do it.
Fair enough. Do you think once this soul's in there, we could put another in if I get an older dragon.
If you had a smaller gem, we could fit it on the pommel. And hell, I might even be able to place a few on the guard. I could put a
Good.
few runes on the blade as well, although I'm loath to. This is already master craftsmanship, even if it's fucking elves.
That's fair. What do you think the runes would do? What can you do with those?
We can do whatever we want. You want it to cut harder, never dull? Hell, I've seen men slash open steel with some of these runic blades,
Truly.
and they'll never chip or crack in their lifetimes.
Will it have any bad side effects on the blade? As you said, it is rather nice, but I think you could make it better.
The blade itself's not magical. The only magic you've got in here is this fucking chain. I suppose we might be able to do something with it. I might be able to forge you a legendary blade. And who the fuck are you anyway?
Oh, I'm Bernard Tarrington. Pleasure.
Bernard Tarrington. Why have I heard that name somewhere?
No clue, to be honest.
Fuck it, doesn't matter. Alright.
So, what's the order of payment you'll be wanting from me?
You want a legendary blade fit for heroes, do you?
It would be nice.
I'll take 20,000 golden pieces from you.
Fair enough. Tell you what. We can call it 25,000. As a donation. The extra money is a donation to your great forgery. And in the future, perhaps I can bring more soul gems back to you. Either for upgrade or for your own purpose.
It's fucking fine, lad. Listen, you find any more soul gems, you bring them right here. And don't tell any more of the lads that we've got soul gems down here. Greedy fuckers they are.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have in the first place if I could have gotten access to you without it. But they didn't seem keen on letting me in unless I showed them why.
No. What, you fucking think dwarves are gonna trust you?
Oh, of course
Look at you,
not.
lad. You're fucking paler than the stone around here.
Yes. Life indoors will do that to you.
But... Alright, off with you then.
How long do you think it'll take?
How long you got?
As long as you need. I wouldn't want to rush the work.
You don't rush a master.
Of course not. Especially not a dwarven master.
It'll take time. I'm gonna have to focus down the gem into the shape of a hilt. And then I'm gonna have to reforge it onto your blade. I'm probably gonna have to take the entire chain out and all. Do you still want this stupid fucking orange juice you've got in here?
I would appreciate it.
Lad, can you give me 3 weeks' time?
Yes, I can do that.
That'll be it then.
Very well. I appreciate the time.
Fuck off.
Yep, I'll head back up and try to find Renee.
Right, she's moving about the streets, and Bernard, as she spots you, she comes running up and says, "Bernard, Yomar got sent to jail.
Excuse me?
You went up in the middle of the street, and he saw a horse pulling a carriage, and he ripped the horse's tail off.
Why?
I don't know, but they took him to a prison cell on the lower level."
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Well, it seems Hjalmar's found himself an inn. Unfortunately, I don't think the hospitality will be too great there. We should try to find a higher class one ourselves.
Right. I've seen one that's called the Black Fires. It's actually down the street there, you see it? It's the one with the two dwarves fighting each other in the street.
Ah, seems like a lovely place. Let's go get ourselves a room.
Meanwhile, Yalmar at the prison, he will turn in everything on him. He'll actually offer. I have fucking Ironbreaker helmet and an Ironbreaker pole hammer in my inventory, I'll just like look at one of the dwarves that has taken me in. I know I've been a fucking asshole, but look, I'm gonna stay in prison for tonight, but you can have these. These are a fucking gift. I have them in my bag. I don't know why. Here, take them. And then I'll turn in all my weapons and all the other shit. But I will keep my carpenter's tools, the piece of wood I picked up, and the horse's tail, and my Gromrel shirt.
I was about
Boy,
to say,
Neefly, doesn't this look like what they wear down at the bar bar? Aye. Aye, it's unmistakable they wear it for the maritime. Where the fuck did you get this stuff?
Oh no, I woke up in the warp and I've had it in my bag ever since. My friends tell me I've been with them forever, but I lost my memory. You can have it. I don't need it. See that axe right there? That's the fucking Stormlord's axe. That's Kuwabara. That's all I need. And this Gromril shirt. And then I like touch it and touch my chest and I go, God, I fucking reek of rat. Oh my god. And I start shooting lightning off everywhere. Please put me in a cell. Put me away from people. I fucking reek.
We've
And
got
I-
a fucking loon here.
I take
They-
the carpenter's tools and the piece of wood and the horse hairs to the cell
Yalmar,
with
they
me.
actually they fucking leave the cells and they leave your door open. They just fucking get out quickly as possible.
I don't even attempt to get out. I just stay in the cell, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my carpenter's tools, the piece of wood, because I am proficient in carpenter's tools, and I'm going to make myself a calligrapher's brush.
Really?
Yes, because with the most recent monk thing I got, I get proficiency in calligrapher supplies.
Alright, I won't really do anything to stop you from doing that.
Yeah,
You,
I'm gonna use the horse hairs and the piece of wood, and I'm gonna use my tools to like whittle it down into a long shaft for a calligrapher's brush, and then put the horse hairs in it, and I will start on the walls practicing calligraphy and putting Yalmar's life and studies of the fucking ways of the Golden One onto the walls in calligraphy. Yeah, that's my introduction to calligraphy. And all the meanwhile, he's just grumbling. I fucking reek of rats and I fucking hate the underground, but I fucking love dwarves. They're fucking amazing and oh my god, I fucking reek so bad.
Meanwhile,
Mord's like, fuck yeah, Bugman's brew.
No, no.
man, Hjalmar shouldn't have gotten himself arrested. This shit's great.
Mors and Siam are over there, dancing and drinking with some fucking dwarven women.
Drunk off of one cup.
Yep. Renee sits by you, Bernard, as she watches. Says, so, how did the meeting go?
Pretty well. He seems to think it'll take 3 weeks to upgrade it, but apparently it's going to be a legendary blade, the stuff of heroes.
Oh. Fitting, I suppose?
That's a word for it.
And so what do we go from here?
Well, I suppose we could go back to Marienburg. That would be the closest place to Middenland, which is where they say the Green Dragon is. From there, we could stop by that other town with the Black Dragon, and then make our way back to Altdorf.
Very well then.
Go back the Slayer of Dragons and apparently mages.
A couple of the dwarves here, they're giving me a bit of a stink eye.
Yes, they don't like elves too much, do they?
No, I think I'll spend my time in my room if it's all the same to you.
Fair
I could
enough.
do with a 3 weeks of rest.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes. I'm a bit concerned. They seem to know your name.
Yes, it's a bit concerning, isn't it?
I hope nothing comes of it.
It would
Out
be
of
nice.
character, the dwarves have a very strong alliance with the Empire.
Yeah, well. You know what I did? I cleared out one of their keeps so they can fuck themselves. I'll clear out another one if they're not careful.
Oh man. Oh man. You're
Super
worse than
Slime 2,
Yalmar.
Slimy Boogaloo.
Oh boy. Slime in the horn hold.
We killed the last person who fucking killed a dwarf hold. What's that say about us?
Oh man. No, we are far superior, that is for sure.
Okay then.
Let's
So,
just fucking do a blood ritual and oh look, a horde of demons. See you later.
Fuck.
Bye bye.
You and your blood rituals. Oh man, just sacrifice everything.
Yeah,
why
we
don't ya?
cleared out that fucking one, but we were going to another dwarf hold and there's another dragon there. You guys should really do something about that, eh?
Oh man.
I don't know where it
just
came from.
sprouting up all over the place.
Yeah,
The
it's really
dragon-
strange.
The dragon named Bernard came to Karakern and we just didn't know what to do.
You kill one and like 3 more show up. What's up with that?
Oh man.
I'll stay up for a little while longer, anyways, watching the boys, trying not to get too drunk because Bernard wants his senses about him while he's here. Until
Gotcha.
he knows their intentions with him once they figure things out.
Make a perception roll.
All right. You mean fail a perception? Oh no, 20. Okay.
So Bernard, as you're watching Siam and Moors get fucking shit-faced,
They are now going up onto Cup 2.
yeah, they finish, after an hour, they finish one cup, and they're, like, leaning up against each other, and it's like,
Siam, did you see how I killed that fucking dragon? It's like, yeah.
wait, no, I don't think I did.
I think I got a hole balloon in my chest. I can't remember.
And he's like, Moore starts poking him in the chest. He's like,
You're still there though. Like, stop it. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh
Bernard,
man.
you peer across the tavern and you can see a group of 3 dwarves in traveling clothes. They're actually eyeing you, giving you the stink eye. Renee's already gone up to her room.
I see. I will stand up and obey them. I'll step outside for a moment, pretending like
Streets
I
are
don't
busy.
notice them.
Okay.
Just gonna step outside, see if they wanna try anything. If not, then fuck
No,
it.
they don't follow you outside.
Yep, that's fine. Then I'll stand out there, finish my drink, go back up to the rooms.
Alright. Yalmar, in the middle of the night, you hear, Yalmar, are you awake?
What? Yeah. Yalmar wasn't sleeping. He's been calligraphing he's trying to cover all
Yeah.
of the walls.
Renee comes and is like, I brought you the, oh my god, what the hell are you doing?
I had an urge to. I've never had a moment alone, and now
Okay.
I'm documenting everything.
Did they leave the cell doors open? Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's on the fucking walls in the other cells too.
I got a little carried away. I reek, but I need to understand. I need to understand. I need others to understand. Renee, is it time? Is it
Yes.
time, Renee?
Yes, and I bought you a dug of Bugmans.
Oh my god. You are the best dark-skinned elf ever. And I go back to writing, and I appreciate you the most out of everybody. And I go back to writing, and but please, my chest. And I go back to
Yes.
writing. I think I'm almost finished here. Then I go back to writing, and yes, I'm ready.
Fuck.
There
I
seems
write
to be
one
a lot
last
of
thing.
rats down here.
I fucking hate rats, and I write that as I'm saying it.
He rolled a 2.
Oh my god. Oh my
she's-
god.
As she's messing around, you feel a burning sensation in your chest, and she says,
Right.
All right. We're almost there. It's just a bit of a minor complication.
Renee, don't take this the wrong way, but I just yeah, you need to leave the room.
No, fucking gladly. You smell like shit.
And as she steps out the door, just a surge of lightning, just fucking every surface in the room is just fucking scorched with lightning.
Yeah, you burn. There's a bunch of rats that you fry as well.
Fuck them all. I hate rats.
A couple
And
of the doors are standing at the top of the stairs, and you hear Renee. It's like, just give him some space. And it's like, yeah, no fucking problem, lady.
and Yalmar has like every surface of the wall has been calligraphied by Yalmar, and it's like part Norscan, part common, part language that Yalmar just fucking instinctually writes that he doesn't even fucking recognize, but he just instinctually writes in it sometimes. And
At some point, even Caster shows up and then immediately leaves. He's like, oh, fuck this. And just leave.
Yalmar is being fucking crazy right now. Yalmar
Bernard,
waits
I
exactly 24 hours though, and then the cell door is open, and he'll like yell out the door like, "Guards, guards!
What?
You said it was gonna be one day I was in here. You left the door open. I didn't leave.
Please fucking leave.
Okay,
We can't do our fucking jobs while you're down there.
I'm so sorry. Please leave what I put on the walls. Leave it there.
What did you
It-
put on the walls?
It might help somebody." And I passed them the jar of Bugman's brew that Renee brought me. I hate to give it to you, but I love this stuff so much. But I just put it down and take Kuwabara and leave. All the shit that I left behind at the counter, I take it all and just leave.
As you're walking, one of them peers down into the cell, and you just hear, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Is
Yalmar's a
Yalmar
calligrapher now.
transcending fucking Bernard in craziness?
Yalmar's a fucking calligrapher. Yeah, all it took was one rat-infested wound, and Yalmar's losing his fucking mind.
The infection's gone to his brain.
It really has. Oh my god, but yeah, Yalmar's now fucking proficient in calligraphy, so.
Okay,
What?
so we're gonna wind back time a little bit.
Oh man.
Bernard, as you're in your room, you hear footsteps outside your door. And you hear a knock.
I'll open the door. Yes, how can I help you?
Make a strength check.
12.
Yeah, one of the doors, he quickly shoves you into your room, and 3 doors enter and quickly shut the door. Says,
Looky here, Bernard fucking Tarrington. You know you got quite the fucking bounty on your head, lad.
Is that right? Do you intend to collect?
Damn right we do. You have anything to say before we cut you in pieces?
Before you attempt this, do you know how strong a dragon is?
Hey,
Good. And do you know the horrors that lied within Karagdramar?
no?
There were undead creatures abound, and below that, cosmic horrors, floating eyeballs with more tentacles with eyeballs coming off of them that could shoot beams of death. One of our friends was turned to stone down there. I have faced and killed 3 dragons. I have killed demons, hordes of dark elves, and one of the most powerful mages I have ever seen that was within Barboza. 3 dwarves will not be a problem for me. And if I can kill the thing that completely wiped out every pathetic dwarf's life within Karagdramar, what are 3 lowly dwarves to me? If you pick up that sword, I'm afraid they won't find your body.
go ahead and roll intimidation.
Intimidation is +9. 15.
As you're speaking, two of the doors in the back, they take a few steps back. As you're speaking, you do that thing where Gandalf, like, he gets bigger and the shadows start encompassing the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the dwarf from the front, he just looks at you and says,
This isn't over.
and they're gonna fucking leave.
Have a nice day.
You shall not pass.
If I say he's a burglar, then a burglar he is. So, that's how you spend your night, Bernard, and in the morning, Yalmar is released from prison. You're
Nice.
free to do as you will.
Going to head back down into the tavern and glance around. Do I see those three dwarves?
Not now, no.
Good. Huh. I'll walk the streets and see what I see. I've never been in an actual alive dwarf stronghold before.
There's a lot of workshops, stoneworks, many statues are placed around. There's not a lot of apothecaries or anything of that nature, but there's a lot of blacksmiths and a lot of tradesmen and merchants.
I'll head down to the one of the stoneworkers places and talk to those guys.
Alright, you go in, there's large stone slabs being pulled up from a quarry. The stoneworkers are kind of centered around a quarry pit where worker dwarves haul up large slabs for the craftsmen to make cups and stone pots and all the assorted different things. One of the craftsmen, he wipes his brow and he's holding a craftsman's hammer, and he glances up at you and he says, "Boy, look at him. Look at his scales, his skin's as pale as paper. Oh yeah, look at that. Who the hell are you, boy?"
I'm Bernard. I was just looking around and, well, do you guys do commissions?
Aye, if you got the coin for it.
Well, perhaps not at the moment, but I'm shopping around. Dwarven craft is the best from my experience.
You're damn right.
How large of stone structures do you make here?
Well, anything not made of metal in this keep was made by the craftsmen. Buildings, gates, hell, even the massive bridges you pass.
How far away are you willing to work?
Well, most of us never left the keep in our lives, lad.
I see. Well, once I had the money for it, well, I'm kind of pricing right now, you see. How much do you think it would cost for a dwarven-made keep? Small one, mind you, something for a small town.
A keep?
Yes.
Like, how big are you talking?
Oh, it's just a small mining town at the moment, you see. Something that, in times of emergency, could house the citizens.
Give me a minute.
Alright.
Well, if you're not talking about a big one, like how many people are you trying to keep in it? Are you looking to something with a abbey and a dungeon? Are you looking for a temple, trading posts, towers?
Let's see. A dungeon would be nice. Walls, of course. Temple, perhaps.
If you want a walled keep, and I'm talking something with a complete perimeter wall and an actual keep inside of it, lad, that's gonna run you up in the hundreds of thousands of gold.
Well, I'm sure eventually I'll be able to afford such a thing. I just spent what I had, but I haven't been to my mine in a while. I'm sure they've got some money pushed back. I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, if you come back with about 200,000, maybe we could start talking.
I'll consider it. Once I've gained the money, I'll come back and be sure to talk to you.
Yeah, do it. Many of the lads here will be willing to go out and work on something like that. Most of them don't leave unless they're in the military.
Good. Well, you have a deal then. I'm sure I'll be meeting with you in the future.
Fucking humans, they want a fucking palace built. They fucking don't understand what the fuck they need to do. They're fucking broke ass coming in here talking about palaces.
Grumbling in true dwarven fashion.
Nope. And after that, he's just gonna wander around, see what he can see. Hopefully not get jumped.
Well, Yalmar, what are you doing?
Yalmar is free from prison, and he's going to stumble his way into a blacksmith shop. And he's gonna stay at the doorway. And I apologize now. I fucking reek of rat. I'm sorry. I got wounded in the underway and been horrible. And he'll take off his nucky.
The blacksmith, he like lifts up a shirt and says, "You too," and he has a fucking festering wound on his hip.
Oh, finally. You understand my plight.
You realize you're the only customer I've had in this shop today?
Oh, I'm glad to be here. You mind if I stay for a while?
They call me Festering Phil. Who are you?
I'm the Stormlord, but you may call me Yalmar.
Pleasure,
the
Yalmar.
Stink Lord.
Oh, no! And Yalmar shows him his nuckies that say, Ice Pimp. I want these changed. The ice is no more. I am now Storm. The pimp can stay, I like that word. I don't know what it means, but it sounds good. No.
I don't know what it means either, lad.
Sounds good. Change
Alright.
the ice to Storm. And I'll extend the spikes from it. Could you silver these, please?
That shouldn't be too hard.
I appreciate it greatly. And Yalmar will take off the gauntlets. He hasn't taken them off in many, many, many a moon.
Yeah, the blacksmith actually takes it and sniffs them, and he says, "Oh, lad, this smells worse than my fucking wound."
Oh. Yalmar will take a sniff also, and then sniff his... Oh, God. Please.
It smells like a mixture of ass, shit, and blood.
Punched and killed many things while wearing these. Yeah, he actually coughs. Throws up a little in his mouth. Oh, man. Please. I'll pay graciously.
Hey, lad, it shouldn't be that much of a problem. You got, 50 golden pieces. I'll do it for you.
You know what, Festering Phil, since you haven't had any work for the day, I'll give you 500.
Fucking what? Where do you get this money from, lad?
I kill dragons, demons, orcs, undead fuckers, all kinds of things. Trolls, rats. I kill them all.
I should go back to being an
Hydras.
adventurer. Damn.
Hydras, Yalmar says with a question mark at the end as he pulls the Hydra's foot from his bag. Hydras. Yeah. Things in the warp. I'm good at killing things. Great at killing things.
Well, fuck it. If you're gonna give me 500 gold, do you want this, diamond encrusted as well?
Yes, please.
Fuck it. Fuck silver. Diamond will work just as well.
Oh, this is gonna be magnificent.
Bernard has the Master Craftsman, and Yalmar has Festering Phil.
I have Festering Phil.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Renee finds you, Yalmar. Like, would you like to try again, Yalmar?
Please, I need this gone.
Luckily for you, she passes. So
Oh, finally.
finally, she gives you some medicine.
Right as I was at 131 for health.
The 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 wound actually stops smelling so fucking bad, and you can see it slowly start to close up and scar. Like, oh, finally, that'll do it.
This is gonna be a glorious scar. I'm just thankful I don't have to smell it anymore.
Right, just maybe not tell people where you got it from.
Oh, I will never. I fucking hate rats. This is my friend, Festering Phil.
Oh, I was wondering if that was the smell of sulfur or you.
Both. Him and I. Now him. And sulfur. You need any work you need done, Renee? I mean,
No, I tend not to mess with metals. And
Oh.
the door says, "This fucking. Why do you have a dark elf in here, Yalmar?"
I promise you, she's not the same as the others. I've
Ah.
killed many dark elves.
She's not like the other girls.
She's not like the other girls.
Just keep an eye on her.
She
A lot of
loves.
lads
She,
will
she
have her head
tolerates
if
my
you-
stench.
That's true fucking love, lad. Now, just keep an eye on her. A couple of the lads will have her head if she's not careful.
They won't if I have anything to say about it. And I like shoot off a little spark of not a lot, but a little spark of lightning.
Oh, I see why they call you the Storm Pimp. And
I am.
Renee just face palms and is like, "Do you know what that word means?"
I do not, but I like it.
Well, that's the important thing, Yalmar.
Renee, you are a godsend on this party.
It's a dark elfin word.
Is it?
Yes, actually.
Well, I've killed dark elves, and now I've taken their word.
Yes, they'll absolutely hate you for that.
Yalmar pulls out his calligrapher's brush and writes it on a pillar. Pimp.
Hey, what are you doing, lad?
I mean, I'm sorry, it's a new habit. I'm documenting. And I just continue.
Oh
Him.
God, you're the one that did that to the prison cell, don't you?
You heard about that?
Everybody's heard about that. It's like a fucking book down there. What did you do?
What is on those walls? You're the only one in this hold that knows it. What is on those walls is the story to my power.
Oh, God.
That's exactly what Yalmar put down. Like, literally, what he feels, how he focuses on using his powers, all of that shit. But it is in, like, 3 different languages, and one of the languages is something Yalmar doesn't even fully comprehend, but he just writes instinctively.
Okay. So, that's the thing. He says, "Alright, Yalmar, give me a couple of days. It shouldn't take too long for all this to be taken care of."
Oh, I hope you're not offended, but I need a drink and I can't linger here. It reminds me too much of what I was a few days ago.
You mean a few minutes ago?
A few minutes ago. I'll bring you back a barrel of Bugman's.
Aye, do so. Hey, did you hear the news?
What?
Well, they said the Bugman's Brewery a bit north. Well, they say they've got whole stores of it there. It's all abandoned, just stuck in the basements.
Really?
Really?
Aye. If you
Well,
head
I
up
know.
Keywind Pass and make a left across the river, you'll find yourself in Thalfang. Head up the north there a bit, you'll find yourself in the brewery's ruins. I hear they've got some creatures around there, but hell, might be worth a look. A whole store of Bugmans, well, damn, you could probably sell that for a fortune.
Well, I know where I'm going next. Thank you. And Yalmar will leave. Renee, where's Bernard and the rest?
Bernard's been walking around. He should be nearby somewhere.
Oh, I hope he's not giving more of his juice to people.
No, I don't think there's a brothel here.
Renee, you're innocent for a dark elf.
I was raised by humans. What do you want from me?
I don't want anything. Please don't think of me that way. I'm a
No.
man, not an
No.
object.
Oh my god.
And Yalmar walks off. Table's fucking flipped.
Okay, Omar, you take.
That's more damage than I took.
Man, we are on a roll tonight. Look, another fucking natural 100
Yep.
out of 100. The rare one.
So, I don't have much else planned for the going past this right now. So, if there's anything you guys want to do, or
Yalmar's gonna finish that book.
yeah, you can do that, man. We
Yeah.
have
I
plenty
am
of time.
going to find, now that I think about it, I'm going to find Urist and talk to him.
All right, Eurus, he's spent his time in a different tavern from the rest of you, and when he finds him, he's drunk off his ass, kind of alone in the tavern with a couple of other fucking depressed dwarves. And he looks up at you and he says, "Ah, oh, it's you, you milksop. What do you
Some
want?"
Depressing little place.
Well, I lost me best lads. Spent years with them,
Yes, I know the feeling. So, there were a group of dwarves that approached me last night.
Aye.
Yes.
I've done a bit of listening around. You're a bit wanted in these lands, aren't you, Bernard?
Yes.
Well, you've done the service to a Thane, so none of the official dwarves will do anything about it, but, every society's got their murderers and their thieves.
Yes, that's... I'm not entirely worried about that, but... Well, you remember back after the Beholder, when I teleported?
Aye, those black tentacles whipping all over the place.
That's not normal. That was interference from the man we dealt with.
Hmm.
Do you think you could keep an ear out for me? Perhaps help me find a place where I could do that here.
Hmm.
I know dwarves aren't particularly encouraging towards magic, but
There are a couple of basements and abandoned houses, although I'd say the safest spot for you would be somewhere down in the highways, especially the road back up to Guntook, maybe a mile or so away. Nobody heads up that way anymore.
not traveled too much these days, eh?
Not traveled at all. You saw what we ran up against.
A mile
That
or
was only a
so-
small group of them.
A mile or so off, I'm not going to be jumped by any rats or trolls coming in and out of that, am I?
I didn't say it was safe, lad. If you want safe, find yourself a basement.
I'll keep
Maybe
an
buy
eye
yourself a
around.
house or something.
How much do those go for here? I haven't been exactly looking at real estate, but dwarven keep
Hell.
like this.
I bet you could rent one in the slums for 1,000, 2,000.
Is that so?
I mean, it's not much, but it's a fucking place.
Do you think who do I need to go through for that? The Thane?
No, not the Thane, but maybe one of his advisors.
Oh. I know what I'm going to be doing today then. Thank you, Eurist. If you need a
Hey.
place to stay, rent
Can I
on
ask
the house.
a favor of you, actually?
Yes, what's that?
If you're going to be renting a place, mind if I stay in it for a bit?
I was actually going to say, anytime you need to stay there, rent's on the house.
Taverns aren't good for me. I'll stay here and drink myself to death. Maybe I'll find a normal job for a little bit.
Well, if you want a normal job, I could hire you.
He waves a hand and he says, "I appreciate the thought, lad, but I think I'm quite done with your bullshit for now."
Fair enough, it's just a mine.
Oh, is that what you sent Reg to do?
Yes, he wanted out, I gave him an out.
Reg is a good lad. I talked to him a bit. He knows his minds. You saw what he did to that demon, too.
I
He's a
did.
resourceful little bugger.
Yes, he is. What? Yes. How
I'll
much
keep
of...
it in mind.
What are you drinking right now?
Bugman's, of course.
How much are barrels of those going these days?
A barrel. Hell, you'll find them maybe 150, 200 gold a pop.
I'll throw down 200. Go ahead and stock up.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
I'm going to
All
go
right.
talk about real estate.
You do
Man,
that.
I never mentioned it, but Drothagon would have a son here.
Really?
Yes. Drothagon had a half dwarf, half elven son.
I imagine
I
he's,
never got to that in the fucking story of Droth.
I imagine he's probably squatting it up down in the slums too.
No, he's a ranger also.
Oh. Okay. Well, if you ever want to introduce him, I can just write up a story for him.
Maybe.
Man, imagine if Drothagon had lived.
I know. I was really hoping for it because I didn't want him to die. I wanted him to be like a
This is
later on
probably
character.
about the part where he'd be retiring to stay home with the son.
No, after that whole battle with the Beastmen, I was gonna swap him out for Yalmar, but he ended up dying. And he was gonna retire because that Beastman that killed him was the horde that went through and fucking killed his wife and ended up leaving him for dead and all of his ranger buddies.
Did Siam know Drothagar?
Yes.
Yeah,
Intimately.
Drothagon's the first person that Siam fought.
Yeah. Drothagon's very first meeting with Siam was, "Oh, I'll make him come with us," and then he takes a grenade to the face.
Interesting.
Back
Yep.
when we were level 3 scrubs.
Yep. Rebelicious.
Been almost a year, man. I think it's actually been over a year.
Over a year. Yeah, it's been over a year.
Jeez.
We're almost at 2 years on this campaign. Next June will be
Next
2 years.
June. Yep. Jesus Christ.
It's been a great campaign.
Something.
I
We
fucking
started
love
in
D&D.
Marienburg, went to the Borderlands, fucked all around the Borderlands. Then we went to Bretonia.
Yep.
We sailed all the way around to Bretonia. Then went to Astalia. Did
Then
all
killed
that in
Bretonia.
Came back, killed all of Bretonia. Went to the Empire. Did some shit all the way from Marienburg. You went from Marienburg. You crossed the entire Empire in the span of this.
We've done
time.
a loop. We've done a loop, literally.
Yeah, you've
Because
pretty
we're
much
right
looped.
next to the Borderlands, pretty much. Or the Border Princes.
Man, it's been like a year or so in game.
I still want to go hang out with Thark.
Man,
Where's he at?
He's a Border Prince now. Like legitimately, like he was a little bandit, or Baron King or Bandit Baron, and now he's a fucking legitimate Border Prince.
yep, they help him got a keep and everything.
Yep.
Maybe once we deal with the dragons, we can go have a sideshow down there.
Oh man, I hope so. Thark was great.
Thark was the first like helpful NPC they came across.
Yeah, he was a fucking beast. Talk about non-stop attacking. What was it? He had a 7 attack in a row streak.
Yeah, against that Beastman boss.
Yeah, that was fucking amazing.
Yep, I think I told you this, Bernard, but Thark's ability is if he hits, he can make another attack roll.
Yeah. And it just kept going for 7 attacks straight. It was fucking amazing.
Good times. Okay, so Bernard, you're gonna go.
I'm gonna
Do
go rent a place, or buy
Yeah,
a place, whatever.
You'll find one of the advisors. He's outside the Thane's hold, and as you're walking through, he comes up and says,
You're Mr. Tarrington.
Yes, that's me, and you are.
I'm the advisor. I'm Nefli.
Oh, Nefli. You're the one I should talk to about real estate then.
Real estate. Why?
Well, when I was walking around, I saw some abandoned homes, and, well, I wouldn't mind having a place here, to be honest. It's quite nice. If you wouldn't
Hells.
mind, of course.
We wouldn't normally give out spaces to humans, but stands if the Thane doesn't appreciate what you did. If you're gonna stay in the slums, suppose we can work something out for you.
That would be fine.
By the walls, I mean no offense by this, but if something comes over the walls, you're the first that you're gonna meet them first,
Well,
which
it's
is kind of why the slums are that way.
probably better that way. I'll be able to give them a nice 1-2 before they get past me.
If you don't have a problem with that, I'll set you up with a nice place. Should be about 2,000 pieces.
I can swing that.
All right then, I'll have one of the lads show you down to it.
Good, good.
He writes you up a small deed, and one of the guards he comes up and says, "This way, master,"
I appreciate
and
it.
leads you down. As you're walking, he says, "Is it true what they say about the big one? He's the Storm Lord?"
He does like to call himself that, doesn't he?
Yes, and that shirt he's wearing is the talk of the town.
Yes, it is quite nice, isn't it? Though, don't take him for his word. He's not an actual lord. He holds no titles, you see.
Oh, really? Well, he wrote some kind of book on the walls in the cells, and
He
talks himself like he's a lord.
what?
At least what you can, make out of it. He said he's some kind of, well, I think said he's some kind of godlike deity or something like that.
Well, he does have the favor of a god, but he does hold no title.
Rubbing it in. Keep rubbing it in.
You know, the past couple of days he was the Stink Lord.
Aye. They're still disinfecting the fucking cells.
I believe it.
You know, he's actually driven down the crime rate because no one wants to be fucking held down there.
Well, is that so?
Aye.
Do you know where he got that infection? You might be able to reproduce the effects if you want to keep crime rates down permanently.
I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Fair enough.
He leads you down, and by the walls of Karakern, you see there's rows of squat, small stone buildings. Many poor dwarves in workers' rags and peasants' clothes. They mull about, idling. This is where the idle dwarves and the criminals stay. Not the safest place, but hell's fairly cheap. It's the cheapest you're gonna get around here.
Well, if they try to mess with me, I'll just have to teach them a lesson, won't I?
Aye, they all say that. Here it is now.
Not all of them have killed dragons.
At the far end of the row is a squat little stone house. It's not very large by any means. It's a little bit larger than the rest. And inside you can see it's lightly furnished with tables and chairs and even a small little fireplace. And a hatch going down in the corner of the room.
This is nice. Yes, I quite like it.
That's a word for it.
It's homely. I've never been much for the fancy nobles' homes, you see. Too much fluff, I think. I like it to be functional.
Aye. The meat market's about 2 blocks down and make a left. You'll find everything you need around there for foods. And, well, if you want to be staying here, you're free to whatever facilities Karakurn's got for you.
I appreciate it. I'll shake his hand. It's good doing business.
Aye, whatever, lad. I'll be off then.
Have a safe trip, and I'll head inside. go downstairs and carve out my circle.
Yeah,
They-
it's just a small empty basement.
I'm good with a time skip from here if you want. Yelmar doesn't have anything else. He finished the book and whatnot, and now he's just drinking and hanging out, happy he doesn't fucking stink anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to work out what Bernard's sword's actually gonna do.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, if there's nothing else you guys want to take care of now,
No, I'm just
I-
gonna let the party. Hey, we got a place to stay, and if we want to go back to Astalia, we can also do that.
yeah,
I do want to do that. So, if you want to just time skip, we have our weapons, and then whatever Bernard's weapon does, if you want to sit and think on that a later. But I do have things I want to do in Nostalgia.
sure. If you guys want to go do that, we can do that right now.
Sure. Moors, would you like to come along as well? Try to find parts for your weapon.
Fuck dwarfs. Yeah. Actually, I've been working around in the craftsman shops, and I've actually found a bit of machinations for them.
Oh,
It might take me a little bit, but yeah, there's a workshop in Nostalgia I got used to. You want to go take a look?
sure. We've got 3 weeks to burn.
All right.
Yalmar,
Yeah,
do you
I'm,
have that dragon's blood still?
Yeah, I have, Yalmar will dig through his bags. I have 5 vials of it.
Do you mind if I have a vial?
Here, take it.
Thanks.
Careful. If that breaks, I won't be held liable for it.
Of course. Bada bing, bada boom, we're back in Astalia.
Kaboom! Guess I should stop playing the Dwarf Fortress music. And start playing the yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
You find yourself back in your tavern at Barboza, Bernard.
Right, here we are. What business do you have here, Yalmar? Never known you to
Well,
work too much around here.
You saying that I'm not worthy of the title of Lord has had me thinking, and,
I never said you're not worthy of it, I just said you're not official.
oh,
Just
well,
poking a bit of fun at you is all.
I think it's time I become official.
Is it as easy as that?
How do you plan on doing that?
I need to, take a trip into town.
You know, Yalmar, I own some land. I could title you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll handle that.
Fair enough.
Oh
I
god,
have
hide the
some-
horses.
I have some other business to attend to.
That was a one-time thing, Renee, and I needed it to make this, and I produced my beautiful-looking calligrapher's brush, and it has Hydra skin on the handle, and... not Hydra. Yeah, no, Hydra. I dismantled the Hydra's foot I have
Ooh,
in my inventory.
Yalmar, are you good with that thing?
I've had some practice, yes.
Do you think you
Yeah,
could
he's
draw?
damn near legendary in Dark.
Do you think you could make me a sign for my inn?
I could do that, I guess.
Good. Make a sign. I think I'm going to call it the Crow's Claw Inn.
The Crow's Claw. Okay.
Yes.
And, yeah, Yalmar will, on a piece of wood, draw out the crow's claw, and then put, in subtext, parcel of the Stormlord.
Fuck you.
Oh, man. This is great. But it's the most beautiful sign.
Yeah, which
He's
is
had-
why I'm gonna keep it.
He's had lots of practice writing on all of the walls.
Right. So
And yeah, Yalmar will head into town as well and go to the Guild of Dwarves that
I don't
Bernard
think
dealt with.
Bernard's going to go into town actually.
Oh,
I think I'm
Yalmar
going to
will.
go and At one point, Mephisto told me about a hermit that could maybe give me poison for sleeping.
Right, he lives over in the forests.
I'm gonna go try to find him.
It's not the same hermit that we already know of.
Doesn't seem so. That guy lives on the mountain.
Okay.
Alright. I don't know who to do first, so Yalmar, you're one. Okay. Yalmar, you make your way into town. You can see off in the distance the Duke's Keep. The tower that was destroyed by Killia is now just about fixed up. Guards move about, and the place seems generally better off than when you remember it under Barsilius's rule.
I don't
However-
remember it under Barsilius's rule because I wasn't here for that.
He never
Oh,
knew
that's
it.
true. Whoops. So, however, you do see a couple of signs warning about the plague passing through. And
Oh, well, that's no good.
yeah, sure enough, there's, signs and blocked off doors of houses where the plague has claimed the tenants. You make your way to the Merchants Guild. And you find it's a very rich looking building, and inside the walls are a velvet red, and there's a very nice carpet, and it's all very rich and expensive looking. You smell the very heavy aroma of cigars and pipes. And in a side room, you see multiple dwarves sitting at desks writing out paperwork. And at the end of it is a very fat-looking, long-nosed Jew dwarf that looks up at you when you come in.
Yalmar will ignore all the pleb dwarfs and walk up to the fat Jew-nosed dwarf.
Hey, Vagoyam, what do you fucking want?
He looks at you and he says,
What? Who are you?
I am the Storm Lord. I have saved this city before, and now it is time for me to have land of my own.
Never heard of you.
I brush my Gromril shirt and I say, you should have, or else you're nobody.
I'll forgive that just because your shirt's fucking nice.
Fuck
Where did you get that?
This shirt is great.
It's fucking nice, lad. I'll buy it from you.
No.
Come on. Just, I'll give
It's-
you 50,000 for it.
Fuck no. It's not worth less than 200,000. This shirt has killed dragons.
That could be arranged.
No.
Are you sure?
Positive. Extremely positive. So positive that it's hard for me to get AIDS. Yeah, if you
What?
think about it. Yeah, if you think about it.
But
Yeah.
you literally just got it.
I love this shirt.
And by it,
I never
mean
wear
AIDS.
shirts. I never wear shirts. But I love this shirt.
it's a really nice shirt.
It's a great shirt.
You have a 50% chance of nullifying crits, dude.
Yeah.
I do. It hasn't worked yet, but when it does, it's gonna be great. But yes, back to it. You know that mountain over there where Bernard put his keep at the bottom of?
His keep. Oh,
Or
you mean
his-
that mine.
His tavern, his mine, yes.
Oh, yeah. We've actually been out there. We helped him build it.
I know. I know. I want to put a keep at the very top of it.
At the top of the mountain.
At the very top.
Like, the peak.
Yes.
You know it's fucking cold up there.
No place better. That is where I will hone the greatest warriors in this land. And I will spark up a little lightning off my body to showcase my power. That will be the Storm Keep. And that is where I will train the greatest warriors in Astalia.
What kind of keep are we talking here?
That now, because I can work with wood very well, it'll be palisade, but I'll take care of the rest later. I just need it to be started now.
So, get so specific, lad. Do you want it made of stone? What do you want it to have?
Wood palisade for now. Whatever is in those mountains is dead. I do not fear attack, for I am the Storm Lord.
Okay. You want a palisade. I get that, but what do you want the actual keep to be made of?
For now, it will be wood. There's plenty of wood in the area. I know how to work with wood. I'll handle the stone later when I'm ready.
You know, a wooden... Well, fuck it. You want a palisade started up? That'll be the perimeter.
Yes.
Hells. Uno momento.
Don't worry about the clearing of the mountaintop. I will take care of that personally. How high up do those peaks reach? Are they like high enough to break cloud coverage a little bit at least,
No,
but just below it?
probably just a little bit below it.
That's good enough. That's exactly what I want actually. That'll be great.
Alright, lad. Listen. We'll make you the wooden palisade, and we'll set up the foundation for whatever you decide to do next. It'll be about 20,000.
Oh, that's easy. And yeah, I'll produce 20,000.
Okay then. They take it and write some paperwork and say, "Alright, here's your deed. Now, what you need to do before we do anything is go up and guarantee that that place is cleared for the workers. Got it?
Oh, easy enough.
I'm not sure it'll be so easy."
And that'll be right above where the hermit who pulled us out of the portal will be, right?
I mean, there's a lot of mountains. Do you want it, like, on top of the Skaven Hold?
Yeah, like directly like so Bernard's mine and tavern will be at the base, and y'all I want the storm keep to be like right
The
at the
Skaven Mountain is to the right of the mountain that Bernard's digging into.
well, I'm talking about the one that Bernard is digging into then.
Alright, that'll be to the left of the Skaven Hold.
Okay.
I would say it's going to be very unfortunate if you do that because I can't let you kill those Skaven.
No, I don't want to kill them. I just want a
Yeah,
keep that's above all your land.
Got
That's
him.
alright. I'll have the Skaven clear you out. You'll be the first to go.
As Anakin once said, you will try.
You won't be around.
Also, as Anakin once said, no!
No.
You'll be fighting the final boss when this all happens, don't worry.
Oh man.
Okay. With that, they remind you to make sure that the place is clear and to come back when it is.
Okay.
Bernard, you venture forth with the woods. Make a survival check.
Oh boy. Hey, I get +1 to that. I thought I got -1. 12.
Yeah, Bernard, it's...
Purging my inventory.
You've actually been in this wood a lot, so you kind of know your way around. And as you're looking through, you get a faint swath of a strange smell in the air. And following it, pushing through some bramble, you find by a small little, less than a lake, more than a pond, a little wooden hutch, a little small little building, and there's a bit of smoke rising from it. And the smoke you can see actually turns different colors, like orange and green, every now and then.
I'll walk up and give the door, if there is one, a few knocks.
Eh? Who is it? Who's there?
I'm Bernard Tarrington. I've heard you deal in potions and poisons out here.
Oh, I've heard of you. Yes, the door's open. Come here.
Alright, I'll step inside.
You see he's working with a cauldron, and there are multiple potions and herbs lining the walls, and he's over there mixing a small concoction already, and he looks up at you with very old-looking bifocals and gives you a good look and says, paler than I imagined. Smaller, too.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Well, I have a couple of things in mind. We'll get to the pressing matter first. I need a sleeping concoction, a very powerful one, mind you.
Having trouble sleeping, are we?
It's not for me. Let's say we need it to be strong enough to knock out, hypothetically speaking, someone as strong as, say, Balthazar Gelt.
You know, I
I'll
once took
spare-
an oath to do no harm.
I'll spare no expense.
I'm quite busy, as you can see. I'm actually trying to make a cure for the damned plague in the city now.
We can deal with that first then. Any hypotheses on how to deal with that?
Truthfully, I've never seen anything like it. There have been plague before, but I've always managed to come up with a remedy. If I didn't know better, I'd say this one was almost magical in origin.
Interesting. What gives you that idea?
Just the fact that I can't cure it by normal means. Damned if I know how it works.
How are you going about trying to cure it? Do you have a strain of it, or are you just trying and hoping it works?
I make several different concoctions, and then every week I go into the city to test it out on people. I mean, non-harmful, mind you. I'm not a fucking mad scientist. But nothing's worked so far.
Well, I'm no chemist, but I could help if you need it.
We could find the source of the damn plague. Maybe we could treat it.
Do you have any ideas on where I might get started on that? I've got no clue myself. I thought I've dealt with
He
all of
just
the
sadly
damn
shakes his
mages
head at
in this
you.
town.
He shakes his head at you and says, "Sorry, I really don't. I wish I could be more help to you."
Fair enough. I have other places I can look. If I cure
Should we
this,
cure the
though,
plague, I'd be happy to help you.
well, then I'll have to be set on curing it. Oh, with that, I suppose I should be off. Full day ahead of me to be investigating.
Okay?
First things first, I'll head back and speak to my foreman.
Right, they're all busy at the mines, and as he approaches us, "Bernard, hey, good news. We struck a small vein of iron.
Really?
I've already had the lads begin making pig iron. We should have a small store of steel built up in no time."
Good, good. How's the gym vein going? Is that still a thing, or have we tapped it out by now?
Damn near tapped out.
How much money did we make off of it total? I know last time I was here we had about 15,000 in the hold.
We've reached up about 40,000 now.
Not bad. Has the inn
No.
been making anything?
The inn? Well, not enough to make up for the expenses. But
Well, fair enough.
I don't imagine you'll start seeing a real income on that place in a long time.
That's fair. Has construction on the miner's home started?
We've got shacks and small houses being put up. Actually, a carpenter's come and volunteered. I've put him on hire if you don't mind me doing that.
That's fine. We could always use a carpenter. They're useful in all various situations.
And that lad Red you brought, he's a good one. I'm glad to have another dwarf here. A lad makes tunnels like you wouldn't believe.
You should have
Before we
seen
had
the
a couple
tunnels
of cave-ins and issues, but now we barely have a nary a peep.
Yes, he is quite adept. That's why I hired him. If he needs anything, be sure to get it for him.
He doesn't complain or ask for much.
I
Every
didn't
now
think
and then
so.
he'll go up. You know what he does ask for, actually? He wants Bugmans. But
I've
I talked to
actually got the trash man on that.
I talked to Trash Man. He said that he talked to the Merchants Guild and seen something about that. It'll probably be a long time until we get actually a shipment of it, but hell, it's on the way. It's enough to appease him for now.
I'll keep an eye out for it while I'm poking about in the Empire myself. I'll bring back as much as I can.
Good man.
Oh.
How go your travels?
Well, I'm getting that sword reforged. I got a hold of a master craftsman.
Oh yeah? Who?
What was his name? Gromrent?
Gomrin.
Gomrin.
Because, by the gods. Fucking impressive. I can't believe it.
It was a hassle getting to him, but it is what it is. Says
Well,
it'll take him 3 weeks, and he's even going to put some runes on it for me.
the stars are with you, Bernard.
Indeed, it should be the stuff of legends.
Well, if there's anything you need from us, just let us know. What goes on in the mines, and, well, I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of what this place can give us.
I think so as well. Have we considered hiring more miners, perhaps getting a second tunnel system set up in another, well, part of the mountains?
We have lads every now and then coming from Barboza to work. I'm loath to set up another encampment. We've got this place very secure.
Fair enough.
I figure if we get enough men together, maybe I'll see about doing something like that.
Well, I'm going to start saving up money to try and get a dwarven-built keep around here. If we do that, I reckon that'll attract some more newcomers.
Damn. If you do that, I'll open up as many different veins as you want.
Don't expect it anytime soon. I'm running rather short on supplies at the moment. It cost nearly every penny I had to get that sword reforged, but they're wanting around 200,000 to start talking about it. I'll pull what I have, and when the time comes, if I need to match it with the stores, I'll match it with the stores. Seems like a worthy investment to me. A safe place in case we get invaded, or by dark elves again, for the citizenry to go. And, well, a keep does attract heads. We might start getting important figures showing up. Well, not important figures, but powerful ones that can help us out, defend the place, or mine better, you know.
And word around here is the Duke of Barboza is willing to pay for our steel. Having his own steel production under his nose, well, I think that pleases him right greatly.
Huh. I think it would as well. Well, I'll let you get back to work then. I have other business to attend to. I just thought I'd check up on things.
Alright, boss.
Right, from there, I'm gonna go and talk to the man in the mountains.
Okay, Yalmar, anything you want to do?
No, well, actually, yeah. I'm gonna go to a couple of taverns around town and recruit who Yalmar would deem to be the strongest warriors in Barboza, displaying his powers and everything like that, you know. Throwing a couple of shockwave punches around and
Oh yeah, you make a
shooting
right
off
proper
lightning
mess of the
and-
city as you're doing
yeah.
so. And
Well, no. I'm shooting him off into the air. I don't want to break anything in the city. I don't want to cause any problems in the city.
okay,
Yeah, I'm actively recruiting who Yalmar would deem the strongest warriors in the city.
Next session, we can probably go more in depth on that.
Yeah, promising to teach them the ways of the Storm Lord.
Alright. Next session, we'll get into that more. Bernard, you make the trek up to the hut in the mountains. See the ladders, same as it always was.
Yep. Are you there, old man?
Nah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I fell asleep. What is it?
Well, I could use a word if you wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah, come on, get in here.
Right, I'll step inside. Have you heard much about the plague going on within the city?
Yes, I have.
I thought I've dealt with all the damn mages assaulting this place.
What can you expect? The place that's best known as the home of Bernard Tarrington. Of course your enemies are going to find their way here eventually.
Would seem so. One Zinch, one Corn. What's this now? Nurgle?
I don't think it has anything to do with the Chaos Gods at all.
You
Or
don't?
maybe it does, but they're as much victims as you are.
Fair enough. Do you know much about it? I talked to another old hermit who seems to think it's magical.
You mean the one in the woods who plays with herbs?
Yes.
Ah, he doesn't know anything.
Well, I wanted a strong sleeping poison, but bugger wouldn't give it to me until I dealt with the plague.
Well, I suppose my best advice would be make yourself available, Bernard. Open yourself up as a target and let your enemies come to you.
Not a bad idea. Although it's interesting, they should know where to find me, though I haven't been around all that much lately. I've got 3 weeks to spare. I'll make myself known.
Do so. I'm sure they'll come and find you.
Like that idea. So, I think Castor said he was going to have a word with you. Has he been around lately?
You're talking about the sandy blonde hair, that...
Works for that golden one nowadays.
Works. More of a slave.
Yes.
Yes, he's been around. He's a funny fellow.
Quite.
Yes, we had a nice little chat, but I believe that's more my business than yours, isn't it, Bernard?
Fair enough. I was just curious why he'd be so interested.
Well, I don't think he means me any harm, at any rate.
I did
And I
put in a
mean
good
you
word.
and him no harm, so long as you mind my business and your own.
Well, I've got no intentions of meddling about in yours unless you want me there. I have my own business to attend, as you are certainly aware.
Yes, quite a busy man.
Yes, I don't like to keep idle hands myself.
I'm afraid there's not much I can do for you. How is your training coming with the magic nullification?
Well, which part? You mean stripping magic from people or hiding it?
Either or.
Well, I believe. The last time I did it quite flawlessly.
And what of your friend, the one you've made recently? Is he doing okay?
Jaden?
No.
Which friend?
Never mind. Makes no difference. Well, Bernard, if there's anything I can do to help you with this plague, just let me know.
Well, if I need anything, I'll be sure to ask, but if I'm approached by them, I'm sure I'll be able to hunt them down. I have some bar roaming to do then. Good catching up.
Hey, bye. And he flings you out the door. I'm getting tired, guys, so I'm gonna have to
that's
call
fine.
the session here. Next session, I'll have everything more prepared.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
There's a lot of stuff to do in Barboza now, so next
Yeah.
session we'll have stuff to do.
Working on everybody's branching out now.
They're all growing up.
Well, I finally found out what I want to do with Yalmar.
Be better than Bernard.
No, I want to fucking train some badass warriors. That's what I want to do. I was kind of like starting on that with Mons, but now I'm gonna actively take part.
Mons' Legacy, the Crucible Knights.
Yeah, fuck them. They're scrubs. Yalmar's gonna make some way better fucking warriors.
Oh boy.
Yep.
You guys
So-
wanna?
Still thinking about what I want to call them.
Crucible Knights 2.
Crucible Knights 2.0 Boogaloo.
Golden Boogaloo.
The Players Ball.
The Players Ball. No, yep, nope. That it's the Pimp's Cup.
Oh, nobody's gonna take it seriously.
International Players Ball 2.0.
Oh my god. Yalmar's Spodioti Dopalicious Angels.
Yeah, you have fun with your fucking wooden fort. I'm gonna get me a goddamn dwarf and build a fort.
No, you have to get that instrumental, Mark. Now you have to get the instrumental for that and play that
hold on,
whenever
let me see
Yalmar
what-
rolls into battle.
Let me see
for
what
that.
outcasts I can find on this fucking website.
Oh boy, there's gotta be, there has to be. And if even if it isn't the instrumental, if it's just straight up Spodioti Dopalicious Angels, that's Yalmar's theme for his fucking knights.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for some fucking hedge mages I can recruit.
They've got to be everywhere. You just got to watch out for witch hunters, man.
Yeah, it's
Like literally in the Empire,
it's
I
why
didn't
it's
want to
like-
say it in character, but literally in the Empire, now that it's after game, watch out for witch hunters, man.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out, but at the same time, I'm Bernard Tarrington.
Well, no, they have actual shit for hunting wizards. Like witch hunters in Warhammer lore at least, like they legitimately can sniff that shit out
I know,
better than wizards can.
but it's like when I'm with the dwarves, it's like I don't give a fuck. When we're in mainland, it's like
Yeah.
I'm keeping my fucking cool.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
'Cause,
like
like,
outright,
my-
dwarves have an alliance with the humans, but at the same time, like it's strictly like a military alliance,
Yeah.
not like
It's
oh,
like-
they're gonna turn
sell
you in at the
out
drop.
for
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah.
My thing with it was is like Bernard just fucking cleared out one of their keeps, and they weren't gonna do that on their own. Let's fucking face it. So it's like yeah, he doesn't
You need
care
to get-
about using his own name there.
you know what we need to do? We need to go clear out that Bugman's place.
Yeah,
and
I
then
was
you take
about
half
to say
back
that.
to those
I was gonna
dwarves.
fucking take it back. I wasn't taking
Yeah.
fuck the dwarves. I'm taking it back to my goddamn inn. That's free Bugmans.
They don't have Spodioti Dopalicious?
I'll have to. That's all I could find right now. But let me look.
Oh man. Hey y'all.
See if I remember how to spell.
You know what we do? We fucking put a teleportation circle there, and we just take it all back to my inn.
No, I want there to be Bugman's Brew at the end.
Yeah, that's
That-
what I'm
that
saying.
would make it
we
such a
fucking
popular
set
spot.
We set up a teleportation circle in that fucking abandoned factory, and we take it all back to my inn. All
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Wait, I thought you already had a teleportation circle under your inn.
No, that's what I'm saying. We set it up in the fucking ruined Bugman's place.
Oh, okay.
The abandoned
okay.
Bugman's place. We set
Yeah,
up there
yeah.
and then just fucking spend a day transporting all the leftover casks back.
Fuck yeah, I will spend a whole session doing that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Once I get my fucking sword, I was gonna see about stopping by there. Then maybe
In Warhammer World, Bugman's is the top of the alcohol. Like that's like tippy top shelf shit right there. That's like inns would hoard that stuff only for the people who had like the right amount of money.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna do that, and then fucking start saving up money. Cause with a fucking inn full of Bugmans and a keep to keep people safe, my town should hopefully start booming.
Hell yeah.
So
That'd
yeah,
be
we've got
badass.
plenty of work, a keep, Bugmans. What more could you ask for?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, coming along pretty good.
And Yalmar is about to have the stormhold up above it, keeping the whole mountain clean. I'm gonna put those guys that I deem worthy of Yalmar's training to work.
Just remember, it takes a while.
I know. But that's why I said Yalmar is gonna take care of like the clearing of the. Literally, if we did it this session, I was just gonna final flash the whole mountaintop, however many days it took. I was gonna final flash the whole mountaintop until it was completely flat, and
You know,
Yalmar was gonna work himself using his carpenter's tools abilities to
Wouldn't
make
you want to save the
palisade
wood to
walls
try
everything.
and?
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. I would save the wood, chop it all down,
But if
and
you're
then just
final
make it
flashing it, would
completely
it save
flat.
the wood?
No. I would say we would chop it all down first. Well, after we kill everything that's up there, chop all the wood down, put it to a side, and Yalmar would just final flash the whole mountaintop flat.
Oh, like the mountain itself.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I want it built at like the tippy top of the mountain.
you could probably build around like the structures.
Like
of the mountain.
you know how in Skyrim you have to climb the throat of the world and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get up there to where the Greybeards are, it's at the very top of the mountain and
Well, you
everything
could
like that.
probably use some of the peak as an advantage. Couldn't,
Yeah.
like if you're building around the tip.
Yeah,
Instead
that's what I want to do. And then
Okay.
later on, I'm gonna do what you're doing and requisition the dwarves and make it into a fucking like literally. I want it to be like the Stormhold.
Yeah, because it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just get a goddamn dwarven built keep. Because even then, it's like, yeah, we could stay in Barboza, or we could go to this fucking dwarven made place.
And look, after spending that 20K, I'm still at 12,291 gold. I had 35,000 or so. Yeah, 35,000 gold. I had all that gold. I just didn't have anything to spend on, and you fucking antagonize Yalmar and say you're not a lord, you don't own land.
That's
Now
the thing with
Yalmar owns land.
that's the thing with D&D is like there isn't really that much to buy
I
unless you're
know.
buying property.
Yeah, like literally, there. And now that Barboza is like our fucking
Well,
hometown type deal, yeah,
like-
I'll spend money on it.
In like not Warhammer, there's shit you can do in your downtime, like crafting shit and
Yeah.
like fucking just what do they call it, carousing and doing other shit. But I don't know how much of that actually works in Warhammer because you can't just fucking craft a magic item.
Mm-mm.
Unless you have dwarves and elves involved, but we pretty much have that under wraps.
Yeah. So it's like that's what it's like. I try to find interesting things to do with the money. So it's like, hey,
And
up-
it's
upgrade
interesting
this.
because everything Yalmar would be involved in, like literally, I use my proficiency in carpenter's tools to make calligrapher supplies. So I kind of used one proficiency to make another, which was kind of convenient. I didn't have to spend any money at all. I yanked a horsetail out,
That was so
picked up
fucking
a random
random.
piece of wood,
I didn't
Yeah.
know where the fuck he was going with that. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
and now you see.
It's like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this guy doing?
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Yep. Now you see. See, I'm starting to piece together a little bit of Yalmar. It's later levels, but starting to piece it together a little bit.
Yep, now we're gonna have to fucking kill whoever the fuck's messing with Barboza again. Can't leave this city alone for 2 goddamn weeks.
I bet it was Dark Elves, man. I bet
You left it
all
alone. When
boils
was the
down
last
to
time you were
Dark
here? It's
Elves.
been like a fucking month or two.
Yeah.
And don't worry, I don't plan on keep fucking sending
No, I know. I'm just
magical
fucking with
bullshit
you.
to Barboza. It's just where you guys. It's like
I
your
know.
home base. What am I
It's
supposed to do?
there's obviously gonna be shit going on. I'm just fucking with you.
It's our home turf. We have to represent and defend it.
Grove Street.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to start fucking peeking around and looking for goddamn hedge mages or people to fucking try and recruit.
Home, or at least it used to be before I fucked everything up.
We've got East Point and College Park over here.
Bernard's like, fucking money, money, money.
Bernard doesn't have money anymore.
Sure you do.
I've got in my inventory. I've got like 5K now.
You know what? Actually, for Yalmar's order, it's got to be Hootie Hoo.
Fuck off.
Follow the funk from the skunk and the dank that is
Yeah.
crunk in the dungeon. It goes on and on and on like that.
Sometimes when you're passing by that mountain, you can hear those warrior boys at night.
Just rapping. Tight like hallways, smoked out always.
Them Yamaha boys, they colder than a polar bear's toenails.
Oh man. Oh hell no.
Where are my panties?
The pimps.
Players.
He's
Mac
point.
Daddy. East
Mac
Point.
Daddy, East Point. It's all about that drink in your cup. It's the
It's
joint.
the joint.
It's the joint.
Tight like hallways, smoked out always.